mo bi anka bi oso onte ase saa oso onte ase saa ye beba ho ebi anam se brofo no onte ye beba ho na before that no mo me nhwe public accounts committee kaka Ibrahim ba obeboa yen na odi awura mu yie de akoso so far na no mu ba wie in the region ene na mu wie wa ha na de tie ne se enema ni bi wo ho a yehu yate but let's also place it on record say ene the public accounts committee eti ho sesi no yenka ni em placing on record say a reporter a 2024 auditor general's report and omo hwe no the year 2026 asebo yaka senke be ya senke betimi pa no a kiemo ye homodin enka yemo ye homodin pa say at least ki ebetimi akati up na sa gap na ewo mu time bia no gise nipa no okofie obi edi ne bone anu okofie na enipa a wono ba besi nanan si ato aba wie ena yakase yatu aban bi ena aban foforo aba ena yabbo obi din ma ne kɔ hɔ a ɔkɔ a ne yɛde ade na kɔsɛ ne kɔn enti ena nko areas ni bia ebinom hu ne sɛ even though yes ye can report no one asɛm de but ebinom de akɔhyɛ sɛ MC yɛ de akɔhyɛ MC kɔn DC yɛ de akɔhyɛ ne kɔn sɛ ade no kɔ so wɔ pen so. Let's place it on record. Say nay the public accounts committee abetena se. Ewa santimantem free juada no. Eno betena se. Ya omu hwehwɛ mu no. Eye report for the year 2024.
Akoma FM 87.9.
Etikaye enka 2024. What the anya hwe kra no. Nka 2024 de osenke hwe no. Maybe last year 2025 Marubu so make sure say eya na wo mu wie report no a omo per management response any sa niam ni nyina no to clear niam bi ntie delay ntie area it goes through the process na public accounts committee abetena se ni afre nipa no bra be ya no sika we fa hen we eba ne say na ye say because uko areas ni bia and I was shocked, in fact. Emra, that was on Wednesday. Now, me say I say drip machine a buy. No. There was a point I told fuel. Assembly be told fuel. Na fuel on your body chrew. Uyambesho. Si a body actually say I said drip machine no minim say area ho memo tie audios ni bi ye wi ane de hu koma memo tie bi asa how can that happen? So these are eniema ekoso ewo departments ahodo ewo mamu ha aban nwumam ko bi is just nti na obi wo ho a wo hwese ye be the right thing there nti ewia we ya catch say refund we ni ase charge nipa no na eno ano no there have been times am panifo bisa say ye ma wo mutumi na nka ne mabu ho muntimi nye on the spot but you can make a request. But as we say, Mrano, you better go through the process. Now, it's also another thing. And I'm sure now, Mensia South, Member of Parliament. You don't know better than say. This question I'll ask him. Say, basically, then to me, some of these committees are what Parliament to me or Muhia, and especially Public Accounts Committee. Because what to me past now the way. What spend it? Yeah, we say document over here. I also produce now who say ampa receipt in here. I say receipt no. Minhu and coming home.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
And when you hear some of these things, I say, hey, Nade. Huh? And here, may I feel that a new crisis gap no a was at least. But the more mabasu because almost so catch up. Because the last time one, many honorable Kwasi Kone do nkomo. Okache say at least babo more than say gap no crown be should be a year. And you see how much 2024. It means that 2025 the na be same finfi. Tiki area by mid 2026. Nanka no so ready. Near traffic ho. To be our disika in terms of near. Ya try many pan kotena fie wie. Etu hwemu a obekono most of the questions coordinating directors no na answer because omo de omo awo ho. Ntu bekono question bi wo ho a kaye DC ya na MC na also answer. But as a coordinating director because who coordinating director no de you've been there throughout. Nti enema bu ho ne ba na e bisa wo. Are dangerous? Oh, now listen to this. Tiaway.
November, one day, you paid over 150,000 for fuel for drip machines, drip projects. 150,000 one day fuel. Do you know how many Land Cruisers you can fill with that 150,000? Things are not adding up. Officers, auditors, I think this is a clue for you guys to look at it. 150,000 on one day, November 4th, 2024. All for fuel. They pay to Total Energies. And December 31st, which was a half day, that was when you drew the 200,000.
And no, the 150,000
Yes.
too was by cash.
These
An
are all
assembly that
cash.
struggles to honor a checks. You dish out 150,000 Ghana cedis in cash to buy fuel in a day.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Achema,
Achuma the toso no Nwabieja municipal. I mean fans also. Achuma Nwabieja municipal. Tio. I say one day, this is according to Public Accounts Committee. One day, an assembly, eko tuya sika, cash. Eko tuya sika, 150,000 Ghana cedis.
87.9 Kumasi.
1.5 billion. Tetisicano. 1.5 billion. So I'm the to fuel at the good drip machine makoye juma. Na me pacho. Where November 2024. As a few days near Kotwa. I mean, sir. Near Kwakotwaba. Yakotia Sika 150,000
87.9.
said the koto fuel. But your drip machine no. Ejuma be na ekoye. Ejuma be so na ye. Mumusa mame. Mumisa e mame say ejuma be and ekoye ye. Ya ntino the whole municipal akwan nyina no that day no am ko dwi ni nyina no mo hia safu no nti utie committee members no wo se niema ade up okeka niema sie ni nyeye
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
okeka niema sie ni a ensi so emoso so all the niema join ni a you see ebia you may try to defend It would defend in any year. I just say, I didn't know so. Drip machine, and there I can say, Ebinum, I find it difficult to say, me a fuel or more. Now, some will be there 2024. No, that time the same year, almost above for an innocent scaby wetry. You see a Benjamin at 2 year, a bit just can account it, and a coachia.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
And watch it December. Which are not another 200,000 sales soon. And nonsense cano. El Cosa. And you see, way now I was a MC, at the time. Yanka Sienia amwa wuku. Nanka nanko tiwanu ko yi ano.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
As we are ye. Me a sure pass and that is a per video me hu ye no. Me nua ayi na kwatena ho. Buama. Ayo kom na kwatena ko yi ano. Ono na no ba ye nkrofo kra so nkrofo de nsem anim omo de hye no. Ye tua sika. This amount.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Nti say ye ti hey. Listen to this one too. Tie we. And assembly sim bi o ha, ubusa omo so wie. Sa na ma we nyina koso ye ka say sika wakoye adwuma na assembly no nkotua sika. Now find it difficult so betima kotua. No find it difficult to say ne checks. Senko or sign checks yen kotua so mes yen tua from this account to mas. Now ye difficult tamano.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Hey! Ibrahim ba wo bebre oba kan kire ye but the yes so yi and the yes so ne yi eye ne ma bi a me hu ya me ma hye me ye me busa o atwuma nwa biaja municipal mo kwan ni nyina no o mo aya na sa 150,000 no eya akwan do sen etwa akwan do sen so ana e de kotete gatem. What?
4th of November. One day. You paid over 150,000 for fuel for drip machines, drip projects. 150,000 one day fuel. Do you know how many Land Cruisers you can fill with that 150,000? Things are not adding up. Officers, auditors, I think this is a clue for you guys to look at it. 150,000 on one day, November 4th, 2024.
FM 87.9 Kumasi.
All for fuel. They pay to Total Energies. And December 31st, which was a half day, that was when you drew the 200,000.
And all the 150,000
Yes.
too was by cash.
These
An
are all
assembly that
cash.
struggles to honor a checks. You dish out 150,000 Ghana cedis in cash to buy fuel in a day. On just one day,
Akoma,
87.9
you withdraw
Kumasi.
200,000 Ghana cedis from an assembly that, cannot even pay. You claim, you just said here that sometimes you find it difficult for your checks to even clear. So people don't want to take money from you, checks from you. And then on one particular day, you go to the bank and withdraw more than 200,000 Ghana cedis. You are giving descriptions to the details of your payment, and Reshaping of roads. Which roads? So that if we want to authenticate these things, how do we do that?
Akoma FM.
Just write reshaping of roads, 35,000. That is why I'm saying that you had spent the money and you needed items to support what the monies you had spent. Because clearly, if you said some of the things were done prior to 31st December 2024, in your description, you would have stated that maybe hiring of equipment for reshaping of Tanosu feeder roads on a particular day. DFO, is that not proper accountability? So, coordinating director, I have my doubts about this. And moreover, why would you, in describing some works that you have done, why would you rather prefer to use a road that is not in your constituency or a town that is not in your constituency as opposed to a town that is in your constituency to reflect that the monies you are using it for activities in the constituency?
Honorable Chair, that's why I said for road description, we normally use 2 towns. Maybe a road running 2 towns,
but we have town also here and not 2 towns.
Perhaps when
it is not perhaps. Who gave these descriptions to the auditor, the auditors?
Auditors picked them from the PV.
So who did the PV? Who prepared the PV?
My finance department.
Thank you. So it is what they saw that they captured on the PV. Unless you are telling me they see things differently and they capture things.
And you know, the woman no. Na, besi we entry na walking. Kaya fre officer.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
You know. Na videos na mo ame na sana ayi wo ho your friend is saying wisdom of sebo ama sana no ote ho no ana coordinating director pen na koyi ano no so ti obi no so ti obi
na wa no so to green bi sa se green so
it should cut across. I don't know ayi call ya muntaka ko bi a oso wontimi yi ano no muntaka ko oso wontimi yi ano. Oh, I know Pierre the amount ayi for the chief directors. Munyano, me we mama yano.
So no, you see, and no be at say no. One either say be a coordinating director no or no beba be yano, and then maybe in can papa mupa ka sa DC ano or sabreno supposed to be there because current administration no betroy. So workers won't chile more. And then over to me at him. Inti technocrats snail or no omone sa breno DC or sa breno. Omone was a who do more responsible for such adi because near above friend or no cut off floor or there you move. And there's another can't find. You guys won't into most once I bass a case I am not coordinating directors in the Casamo because omona sabre no more. What happened? Then you see no watching. So when to me and Chimnas I was DC bema me I don't expect that current DC in between me as to what or ending.
Sasikano and Jubosi akon Sasikano I say the bar say omo say no kwano kwasem Sasikano yanka say musa ho questions o
David
okay omo ka say ba no yeso omo de 1 million Ghana cedis bi de akire sa na e ka kire you Sasikano wai nei and now you can say assemblies no assemblies in bebre communities no and as you hia so much je what you say this so much je and today assemblies in bia MCs no DCs no muntimi move omo drip machines no because omo de omo pom ho asem because aye okoya yes I the be born say na ba na wo de drip machine na wo say jiska nkofo
jiska meanwhile
sika na e ka say buy ampa because e buy ti o aba 1 million Ghana cedis e de akire ye de sika say the be ya betima ya adwuma so ye ti ha me see as we speak who call this street ni bia e bi ni movie omo machines kra e bi mu ntimi movie
at a point, some district create impression says can crowd monsanka. Meanwhile, Senia, it be more and soon Sacomodia near yet to know. See.
Hey. Ayasemo. Ayasem. Esom ko 200,000 bi so 31st December.
And it's a drip.
Half day. I don't know na man
Akoma FM
chairperson
87.9 Kumasi.
Omukọ twa kwan so 35,000.
No, you see, if it's for fuel, yeah, I know the fuel. No, say omo every omo then they pay through some means any cash.
But really,
cash.
Omo dey say call cash.
The system is set that okoji company no more etua assembly netua through check na akoto company na cash.
It is cash.
Cash.
Isika. They call money. Hey.
Akoma
Ka no
FM
maka be wi me
87.9
teacher for so.
Kumasi.
Ehwa nam de ba be wi. Wow. Now no fuel car maintenance allowance. Me koso aka. Ahe. Na obi aye we no akotra fie. What if you are near free obi a no buy a ese betina se na betim fifiri. Bese muntaka honorable Mubarak muntaka o se there.
Okay, so dika.
Also onya ono nkoye ibi onya no nti akanya no.
I was say
Ti
system.
wo kokotena wana do MC a
Akoma
enko ha ho.
87.9
No so apia coordinating director wo ho ana say hwan a whoever
Sometimes you say if you also are coordinating director DC or
Omunimu
and I was say system yes son say is such a way say nipa sa mienu we BBS no muni ho na was so mu yi ano a we call mo ano mo ho no whether we for aban mu so you technical near transfer wo you come no abey answer our questions no because as a man for no for mu because you say we free aban mu a we free okọ obi a holding responsible and semba wo a wa betina ho ne no e na ye bebusa wo na akoyi ano nti means a wo be fa obi yi ano ene wa cup of tea nti no okọ odidi egu obi account mu no eja ho no okọ how cause ye na ye hwe say wo free ho a ade bi ba say na committee ni hia ni here answers to some questions we call you now about transfer committee na no yi ano o predecessor ne to wo current DC wo to na wo tie bi na won so afemu aba wo say technical no so wo sa abre no say coordinating director say MFO say ho ahon finance director no so si ho ti ho bi kwan ya mo fa so a nko yi sika no how mo disburse ye se na mo si use no no ma chirim na we dey buy the onim no ho asem no na na ba betra ho ndi e be dey nya solution to that problem. This our system no dey say John me dey me nko an ka yen sesa no yen sesa no because MY anyway
ebe koyenim ai mo dey nyehwe on fa kra mo mfa we will be it was in me mo frame no
That's
me me kan dey
87.9 Kumasi.
it was mo frame no me kan dey obi akoko di ni mako na me meti hu fifiri na me mfa ndi we ase
sometimes say no o primu akon so person kasa ho
me dey ka me busa no nya se sika no spending no ka me busa no se mpache obaye no na sa kwan you know sa 150,000 there na juma be no so wo kire juma wo de year that day no ya wo de year say juma no okay o wen to aso ayi for there ECG for there yen ise ne hu say
Akoma
I was here, you feel
87.9 Kumasi.
now next time come on here they call mampani ne energy minister so direct because ECG for my imagine say no kra na wo mu no meka ɛno ase ɛsɛ ɔmo md ne ba ha na ɔbaeɛ no ɛsɛ assurance ɔde ama ne sɛ ɔmo anya sika ɔmo de bɛyɛ adwuma bi wɔ kurom ha mɛboa nti sɛ nti wɔn sɛ ɔmo no torɔ na ɔmo ne yɛ ti kurom a ɔmo ne yɛ die torɔ ɛna ɔmo ne yɛ di wɔ kurom ha md ne baeɛ sɛ ɔkɔ minista hɔ ɛna minista akyerɛ mu sɛ nneɛma a bɔhyɛ a ɔde firi nkran md ne de firi nkran baeɛ ne sɛ mampanin ne aban ama ɔmo sika sɛ ɔmo mfa upgrade ɔmo system no nyɛ saa ɛbobɔ nneɛma bebree so yɛte kurom a ɛda biara no ɛbɛsi a ayi cable bi na ɛgya afa mu enti problem no wɔ hɔ problem no ɛwɔ hɔ mo na ɔmo na ɛnam ana
no I wasn't.
nti ɔmo se deɛ no
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Bonnet for say or upgrade upgrade system no and near also to be count near also me film near the Namuguso more Nina say you bet me stable power supply in the region near the and no man of Guswa name of Menya or make us say ye call back to Sana be tesa.
I'm so upgrade one critical transformer rage
or call honum, yeah.
Omo ebe constructed substation ewa agogo nsucha na kumawu omo constructed sub transmission line from Aduatu to Barekese
87.9 Kumasi
to improve supply to Swami municipality, Atafua, Asufia, Adankwame, Barekese, Offenso, Kodie, and Muri, including support to the Barekese water treatment plant. Inti mo offenso ahinkro Kodie Muri ya mo frɛ sɛ mo kanea no dwanwumra na voltage ne kɔfam no problem na ankasa ni ɛno no problem na ankasa no na mpanimfo aba behu aka kyerɛ no yom so ombe ade sub transmission lines aka ho na aboa mo ama mo power no stable wɔ hɔ. Also we are construction of a sub transmission line from Angomasu to airport substation to enhance supply to airport, Swami Magazine and Greater Kumasi. And Omoba constructed sub transmission lines from Fadi to Aguna. And as a Juma ho. So that bia ya can't say for upstream challenge and a one challenge. Ajuma ho mon kan kire nyina ne nyina yehu ne nka bi mama
Akoma
Come on, what to-
87.9 Kumasi.
enra kuro mu ha about 80% echo off ajubo si ago ho de say onra da kanem
No, I know them.
enra ye no mo kanea ohene
Me free a yiba no. No, how about them better? Me be do an junction mudunu no. Ti me say room mo abedru.
anoga junction mu dum no
And I later
anka
almost said-
anka ho
Let me hold the anka. Estate the anka. But me chere be am hu see to light. An junction.
Akoma
But then no mo so
FM
mudu ma aga no mo sa
87.9
so. Ti
Kumasi.
me ko room mo am ko aso. Ye ho no mo say dum no. Later no mo sa so yansa na ye po. But estate the mba na kan ya.
anti hey ekwa mo fa so mo titi ni pa okroma no ho nti no de wo anka but ekwa mo fa so mo titi ni pa okroma no isigi4 sa kwa na mo fa so a mo titi wa santimantem ha no me enka no krankyere mo ekwa akoko wie me amenia John Ginapo ya ka kyerɛ wo se kura mu enema ekoso wo ha no enye momra mehwe na no bere na ma na wo ma assurance o bibia ye kama ye be enema ye pa ane eja hokoye ye ti ha ti kroma the entire region enra about 80% echo off about 80% echo off statement and no near issue statement near technical term. Yeah, funny sir. And areas are more can off.
87.9
I
Kumasi.
say about 2 and pay 2 a.m. Two a.m. I'm penny. This is Ashanti region. And in fact, my young council said, Mampani, when this were doing now, I dear about Ghana for campaign time, it's now so a 24-hour economy. Now, if you are serious, you can be actually passing a serious pass. I didn't pass here. You can't even say Cabana. It's making headway. So a clear indication that as we speak, as a country, 24-hour economy, no, you now so beat him there because your power and you're stable. That is the fact. Over 1 year, you can't even say that's why no a problem the my Western. What you say? Enti akwanya na we dey twa so kra na dey enko anim. Na yan kan chairman pani say the ekoso no indication that the kind of 24-hour economy no yenye ready see ebeye. Yenye ready see ebeye. Aya sa dia mampani kan ya honsem no ya ho kire ya dodo. We are suffering in the region, Ashanti region. Yeah, bre. Abba.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Aya ni bre o, adura ni bre. Adura ni bre. Adura ni bre. Maybe aduru no. Adura ni bre so pa. So neka. Yes, you about prepaid ya bo. Akoto credit. Said ye kaya preso sa. Ajibo si akon. O de fa kraka ona me de me yenya na.
So kan ya ne de senya wodi ka no emwa baby a yede nam no emwa
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Kiko any one mama ka the ministry itself na ankasa no omo and sorry na ye hu ne ekọ na yen resolve no once and for all. I believe say true say Uba regional a grow ye koye nim number na ekọ and as and where on mine no and I say region ye koye nim no yemfa na Ashanti region ha ye we ye koye nim no na demand no so doso nti ni nyina no projection I was ye say be ya number no doso kwa no
87.9 Kumasi
because I quite remember at a point you say power no cry ye ton bi cry ma other countries near there ye nua no bemben ye ton bi ama wonum. So what is happening now? Anti afraid ye kania no ye ntumi enyan enough for yankasa ya daily activities nti ye share wo se omomwae na the way a ye si dundum kania ne de nya na me problem cry ade ne ba etumi ba ka na happen down sa almost say why nya fast now BBC so a oni be ba on so na say nti yes
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi
na ya mama ye massage nyoma no because ye den ya no an yetimu ye hu ne wo ho a na ye nso ehu ya na mo a ye betu na titu ECG na ankasa no ono eda de na no ono ye all supply nkania no Kumasi ane Ashanti region beyond omoy nothing ye hu left and right kania no problem bi wo because upgrade no de bi ayate ye say upgrade ade no so afede so na etiba fom
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi
say bibi na enye na ye say yakoyie fio no ye de de ewo soro because de mete brofo upgrade no a minim say ade no de ewo ho no ɛwɔ fam na ho ɔden wɔ fam deɛ de foforɔ a ebi amfa nsɛ na ho ɔden wɔ soro abɛhyɛ hɔ nti na ade no kɔ n'anim but nka ade no kɔ n'anim a wɔsɛ kanea ne gyina so no na ade no ehidum nti upgrade you know ɛnyɛ adwuma na nti yɛsrɛ ɔmo mmoa because the rate at which I kanea na ɛkɔ off no dum so no can become asɛm baako no ɛnyanka dum so
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
they should be up and do
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
they be no ane de boy bra ukọ adwuma mu ano ana de bɛyɛ adwuma te hɛ kanea ne de yɛ adwuma yɛ ba na sɛ kanea ni hɔ a agye sɛ yɛ kɔtɔfo a begum ne asɔ to ansa ne ayɛ adwuma no nti ɛba saa no a ɛde burden kɛseɛ bɛ two companies nkumenkuma akɛseɛ nyinaa ɛde burden bɛ to wɔn so ɛna woyi no fura wokɔ yɛ dwa so a yɛ market ahodoɔ bebree hɔ a yɛ ne kanea no di dwa kɔm azi no a kanea yɛ anom di dwuma wɔ hɔ nti na ɛba saa affect businesses ɛne ade nti yɛntumi ama ɛnyina ne na so a
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
na wosa be do fie nso na afei ɛnneɔma agency no afei so do saa wontumi na wobɛda adwene ama na sisi yɛ fɛ
disturbing aba ehuna mane ɛwɔ kurom ha kɔfo bebree wuhyia ɔma huhuro ne ade obie n'akyi akyerɛ wo a fifire te nkrɔfo nya asɛm ketwa of course ɛgya yɛ kurom ayɛ te de ntwe osi agetimi kasa nkinum kane ho kura etimi de na bi Ghana no de yɛntimi kasa yɛnum kane yɛnuru hɔ yɛnuru ba bi a bɛka sɛ kane de yɛnuru kasa nkedum kane a ɛno de menka mini problem but you see the rate na ya na ha adwen
na ma na ɛdɔɔso a pressure ba system no so nti ɛno de ɛde saa
the rate no ɛna ma na ha adwen
so yɛte sɛ yɛ upgrade ɛnyɛ no yɛte sɛ upgrade ɛnyɛ ne
ana no ne ɛtia ne yɛsɛ yɛdum sɛsi
so meka sɛ minister ba yɛ kɔ ayi hɔ yi site wɔ information hɔ yi mu kɔ kyerɛ yɛ nneɛma ahodoɔ a thermal plants ahodoɔ a yɛde abɛgu a yɛ generate more ne ade ne nyinaa na ɛka upgrade no yɛfiri hɔ no ma we are still talking about upgrading so ama yɛ mu bi no yɛka ho asɛm no ɔmo mmoa because ɛba no saa na ɛde problem ɛba system no
anti yɛbɛhwɛ na afei yakɔ yɛnim hɔ ntwubosi akɔda aboafo yɛ asɛm na
abusua anɔpa yɛnna aboafo yi enyumeko yi wɔnom ase papapa wɔnom adaroma ɛna nano yɛtwi mogya nano memenda yi wɔnom ɛboa yɛgyina yɛkyi agyina pa etuo hɔ enyakyidinafo a na ɛto ɛna wɔnom ɛboa yɛ ɛma yɛtumi ɛtwi mogya kɔboa komfa nɔkye blood bank no na ɛnɛ yɛda grow fine herbal tonic ase sanse mo a mo ba nyina munya bi mo di kofi a mo kɔnom ɛbɛboa mpa na grow fine herbal tonic no make you grow fine pa wo pe bi ato a wo frem penifo a wonsa betumi aka bi o number no 0244 596532 0244 596532 la show edro no ewodwa so Bonago Limited ene de aba ye de kum emoa nkete wonom so ejina ye chichigina pa tu kotobia beboa ma emoa nkete ha wo ewo fie wadwa ye wo kitchen wonom nyina ye bepam omo e de afiri wo number no ye 0246 519012 0246 519012 Mid City Dental Clinic Mid City abusua ese ho de ese wo yensre na mesewa wo problem bia wo how bia wo se ho a na so wanum ho no a fa kɔ honom wɔn wa Loga Junction wɔn wɔ ɛyɛ VIP parcel office no nesro ho pɛ uduru a Mid City bɛboa na bibi ɛfa wo se ho wanum ɔmatumi asiesie ɛde ama wo 0548 472434 0548 472434 frɛ na wɔnom ɛmoa ABA Herbal Clinic ABA Herbal Clinic wonom so ewo kwada so dwenase ani ho expert papa problem bi a wo wani ne so no uduru ho a wonom etu ase ede ama kwada so dwena se na obehu ABA Herbal Clinic na wonom MWAS na ma no 0541 565199 0541 565199 ofra wonom bejo so yegusu eda sa nyumekoyo no ase o na no ye blood donation ye no wonom ene gina ye chi agigina panti ne ye bobom din ada wonom ase ne ye kamfo wonom ama se wonom onum kodi kasubom na won so asetena ntumpon z mineral water wonom so abudunsuo pa afa mfidie mu a wonya bia beboa occasion bia bedintuo eye wede nom ne ade sempo wono yere makotra baby eye party ne ade mutwa mo ni nyina no kache wo mo amo kotsua
yes omo ana also serve here
water enu bi na obenya anamo 0244 620294 0244 na Grace Phyto
Dr. Mesia de no Dr. Heavy
highways omo be kane odate house wono mo omo
ye na manu tudwa na ye hwe na enkoye nim na
no empam yade a uduru ho a ni nyina no awe
obetu ase
0243 546110 0243 546110 free na wonom emwa narrow fruit drinks wonom so eka yechi eboaye ema ye de adwuma yi
kama
event bia unya bibia occasion bia uduru a drinks no metumi ama obi na so de akwakosom wa hoho wo number no 0594 na zip
life also can be entumi da say ma minua men kwama so na me Benjamin Boache entry ma menini ni nkomo
dada no
yende yobende eno de sa dada no ize kra de ye nim de enkampo obi entry obi entry
me name so
Ben, good morning. Hello, Ben.
Hello, Sir John.
Good morning.
Morning, Sir John.
In fact, yahonye crack ukruma. Edi abi onesi. Enu anso na there.
Yo, me da sena kwenya da me na no pe na fa kwenya etia ubedifo ne afefo wa be for Facebook abayisu ne ubibia
Ben pacho ma no so adawo ma na me kra mento ne
pacho timene
ai kasa memem Ben kasa memem
pacho okay ana
ai say dey okay
yo ma tena me say me fa kwenya so etia eye uti for nyina ena no pe ne afefo wa be for Facebook isu na ansa na edin chichu roka pono ye da chopa kesama igedifo na niatene se ye ende wi abese 2 ene saka ka tebi free good ko for no ba de na ya fa endu ashanti yet but ye share platform no so ani hu se o kaswa box of point ko malam eko ada ibes bi ko ni hu se no ebia ebedu pick no ko no de see ene se we perform substage ne wa kusombo no na eja to mu hono na so omudum the whole substation na the thing say that substation e be akosombo dam be nya almost 1200 megawatts of power free it is one substation any one of no which is power a dream flow fi akosombo dam no emba grade ne mu e wo hono nti adia esinu no nti hu zabana sana say amainu munu fa na kwada nti edu pick period in university 536 no the first e ko ahomaso no my drop some of the incomes na wo hono yaka income ahoma na re power because any yaka box supply point abia ETG de grip sia eji power akwai se warehouse abia wo sia kana wa phone so ko fa tools ni brown abia wo sia kana je tools na gu on nti ama ise warehouse nti kan be parking tools ni pe na wo yi from akobe ga turn on down so so de ni bi ko sia box supply point na ya homa no nti ama na je power ni banum ka je se sa homa no na en fa power we na nti so ko power ni bi ni ho no nti esa so wa homa so and I do a 60 step in a bar rigid the end so. If the bar afternoon to normal restriction, and that's one my say. Then for only 50 megawatts. In fact, there be 30 megawatts. 30 megawatts. It's say 6:30 to 10 o'clock, and I say maybe 9:30. And I have peak period in terms of power because that will be a roof. Your man for sure, boy. Omo to me atu me oma. Omo isu kania. But after 10 do nada. Before 6:30, so man for do also we do na place no more pon where the air coffee. In the bar ne sano, and a day or how be na eba system. My any people for doing komo. The substation, in fact, Ghana here no almost control no release. In fact, me no be did juma and won aka. Nti see am no kese dey o say ade ati say no dey load no from the time machine back akra no. And almost say o mo mai do mo fa 20 megawatts in count. Kaka mo fa 20 megawatts in count. Mo fa 20 megawatts in count. And I saw so kaka. In fact, ba no pay ko so kaka but yan from more say almost substation is still wakusumono. Almost do maybe yan sante, but it doesn't load number for munti. And a pick up for baby and Mizu and Nekono. When you cut the other 2 people, so you're not 3 minutes, so say the alternatives and now to really do Juma. Bubaka said, now, Akusumo on a generation after 2 commands. Then never kaya. Akosombo Dam, a honor or a region, Akosombo Dam. Akosombo Dam, and any issue if I did upon affairs, the Dima power Ghana for the Minister John, wouldn't start me. Akosombo, no, the Dima power, and Ghana for the Yansana, thermal plants now there, then, and beam. Into once a substation, you want to tomorrow on. Almost bring new power in free Akosombo Dam. In fact, the code deposit bomb to say 4 turbines, no Akosombo, don't know what down, it's a into Mimba, into Mimba power in free Akosombo Ember. And into the question, and you have one Kaswa, Kipkus, Incline, Volta, and the Volta, so start to account, Maridia, Kawana, Asante region, and other areas. So extra council, and the John Patrol, the Isini. But I'm not paid, you did it for more a year offenso, Quadia, Namon, Titrim, Boamai, by Kese, Abira, Cocote, in fact, we are Cocaira Honum.
Bacho T, Cronia Cocote.
Cocote,
I offenso Cocote, now can Zano.
Penamecano.
What's a Cocote?
Oh, okay, sorry, and a pattern.
Why we are no one when you asem.
Mr. Papa, the Metacos of Pamashua, that's the corner of my name to the Homo Pantame Pancomian and Lumbazo. Yes, I want that to a year by a Cassie Pentacle. By a Cassie near for a select church, sorry. I will be at one a year or pylon also. You say I'm looking at your first district team, air corn, taxi maintenance team to air corn, and the time the idea. Do and grass or how to buy a night, you saw on a penny. This is the problem this morning. I will
almost is here.
Yeah, can say, better than me can claim. I want to ask a apostolic church never by a case, Zoko by a case, no by a case. Apostolic church view on I do just by a case Edwards now. That Johnson is on hold on.
Okay. The as a my Bibia that the Yasa.
Oh, there be there said on the visa because I'm big Kakano. Greek for issue, you know, yes, sir. Almost survey a Jana at all. I said, it's almost a fish on the Indian in Jesu, which would do Jano. Obia and Bra, Obio, and you the asset. I feel on a premier technical assessment. I share your friend to the extent of damage. But I'm big Kakano, you know, put to control, more control, control, my baby, I'm doing appreciate. Yeah, I want the power now, and all my touch can release it. But I think one of the full assessment, I share ABO. That's why they are and I see BB, and that's why you act to Chima and I see BB. And then young at times, and young attack at Tanya. Now, once I start substation and that down again, just say, yeah, I'm the catalog, so almost your authority, and I see BB things. But I don't pay the load no form. All my work when you have to, yeah, pick mom. nti hwe mu so ebedu pick period ne ase asem de so si a motumi eyi so omo control me wo akosomu ana so motumi alternative bi na se mi see nti ero no de wo nti si na anya se wo dum so bi na ba ye ba bi se me si na fẹ́ kọ́ àmì nítorí ẹjọ́ ọ̀sá kàkàtà ní fi ti jọ ọ̀nà kàkàtà ní fi bí fọ́ọ̀nù ní díà nítorí ọ̀sá kàkàtà ní bíà picture ti ká o.
mi ni àmì dá sí mi ń fa òsì à.
mi bí sáwà sí bí sẹ́mi tó ọ̀sá kàkàtà ní bíbí à.
dẹ́yà.
kàkàtà ní fi ECG ẹni gate kọ́ ọ́nù kyerẹ́ àsẹ́m ní èsì nù.
ẹnna mi nsá nkan wà ha yà á fa sẹ́ndì mi.
wọ́n kì í ma ti mi di ECG díẹ̀ ní nyinaa ní gíkò díẹ̀ nǹkan gíkò pọ̀ díẹ̀ pọ̀ díẹ̀ nǹkan bá a fẹ́ whereby ECG yẹn release bu asanto because na yẹn ẹnka yẹn they do pick for them wọn ká ní nso ẹdí ẹka taba abọ nti sẹ ẹsẹ ní tẹni àmì náà kẹsẹ yìí ní pia statement náà náà ọjà wàá kàn fún mi ètí ìfọ ti di òsì wọn nìsọ ọmọ yẹn sẹ ẹsẹ ní tẹni ní sí à at least it calms down tempers náà fún mi nyàrá ṣe mú sẹ wò sẹ ní tẹni náà bá nti ebi àná engineers no ẹ yẹ dẹ ẹ di hu jùmọ̀ wọ hɔnom nti ẹbẹ sẹ ẹdí fọ nyàrá ní sẹ wò ẹnyẹ bọ àpàyà náà sẹ ẹnyẹ sẹ èyí ti náà ṣe lè dum kàrẹ́ wà sàntìmí na mmom ɛyɛ ɔhaw na esi wɔ akosomba mmom yɛde kyekye aba no ɛnyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ defensive communication dɛ bi yɛde atwɔpa kɛseɛ ɛna ɛmɛ yɛ dwadifoɔ no.
ben meda ase paa me nua.
yɛwɔ ntumi pia statement na ma wae.
piama me wae ɛne yɛ saa me nua vansi nkuma tena ase mmom ɔsɛ yɛka nokorɛ no yie na ɛka kyerɛ mampani sɛ adeɛ no a ɛkɔ soɔ no
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
sɛ naano gyinapɔ koraa ka sɛ ɔmo sɛ saboteers bi wɔ mu nti ɔma nhwɛ yi a ɔmɛ transfer ɔmo me nua Evansinkum.
Yes, me nua kuma console mine Sir John.
Now who you there?
Sir John.
Yes.
Edi ebio. We be say what else?
Yes.
Olumai. Di obeya no ayi. Enura minam anajo no ani ama light off. Tena we say o mefa yi akakra. So friend na high. Na se me ka tro say omo bu no kan intimidation. No omo dum no. Omo dum no. Enti enura say na janka say me bo. Na se ne wano aye ya wo krom ha no. Me bo ho ban. Me ye na no mudum light no na chese o se me nantie no se me nantie to so ntimi nantie me nantie ya tibe ba me hwe wie no me se bosome no emu ache mienu ba ko hwe awia no nti ye hwe awia no me se hyen was asisi nti na e ma me light no e na ba ko so e hwe the other side see irade nyamo ye we heavy
ankasa
nyame wo hu
heavy ankasa
technology ben na wo di go wiem enti de yewura aye no de Sir John wo ka se wo ka ho asemo no a obebodam enti ye beka nyina ne se nyame ye koto sore udin aye ye nkamfo enka udin nya wo a se ye nkwa enam yimu a ye nhumi ana se humi ewu yimu yi se mita bo ho ankasa no yimu bi yewu sika ben de koto enframa
no cry
eti owura old boy
yes
Yankopon
yeah
ayeye enka udin Sir John ni aba asasi so obia nipa ba ko a oda okai ompaibom
yes
ye tifu free ho a ene busa no pa bia mo te sen reverend omro papa nyame nhyiraw nana mo ama hene nyame nhyiraw of dasen so
PV
ye chia no pa Sir John ye chia obi bia ye tifu nyina ye ne ahwefo nyina ye chia wo mo bibia da din na asembia dibone asembi edibone pacho boma me asembia dibone
da bi yabote
asembia dibone Sir John asembia dibone ano pay no asembia dibone
asembe
Sir John asembia dibone
asembe
Sir John kenyame
asembe na dibone ha asembe na dibone
you see asembe dibone ni say ano pay ma me teaser bi one say me a very soft spot for a man near Bako. And two, one person I admire from afar.
Nti ama asɛm no ka no.
Dr.
Yes.
Mary
But
Ewusi.
who say Sir John.
Ene wan fa yi. Enti de tie nie. Asɛm bia ni bɔne. Evans.
Sir John.
Asɛm bia ni bɔne.
Mama nka say.
Asɛm bia ni bɔne.
say.
The genesis of this thing. Yen chance yen free ho.
Yes, the tier say.
Ansana, wo
Okay,
asɛm
yo.
di bɔne no say di bɔne say ni. Asɛm bia ni bɔne wo kuro ma.
Mate, ode, bra, brem.
Asɛm bia ni bɔne.
Mhm.
Na no ɛna apostle Eric Nyameche oye chairman de ma the Church of Pentecost.
Penny.
Ɛna we'll give you account. Asɔre no de akɔso wɔ asɔre ni mu ɛne nneɛma akra ɛne deɛ numbers no said the city or my who the state of the church. Mako ma me bi ani ho bacho. Na all man and what them challenges are because I day sorry no akra no say the entire way Andrew ha numbers no say na tie and what can say ade ba ko ha dwen pa no and say sorry no omo twe akra wi a e wo se ebo wona su na the akɔwie ne sɛ they say ukɔ areas ayi tu mine na ɛkɔ so hɔ na nsuo na wɔ sɛ nka yɛde kra no a yɛatwe no kɔ no mu no nsuo no nyinaa sɛe nti sɛ no wɔn use additional means a ɛno yɛ artificial sɛ bia pool bi a na deɛ normal yɛ na normal one ne bi normal yɛ na yɛde abɔ asu but ɔhu ne sɛ no nyɛ traditional one no ɛna ɔka ne sɛ na bɔne bɛn na papa waka tie.
Environmental degradation and galamsey menace. The extensive pollution of water bodies due to illegal mining has hampered traditional water baptism in some mining communities, necessitating a shift to synthetic rubber pools in several districts to carry out the ordinance. Retention of souls. While we give glory to God for the multiple of souls won, a critical challenge, unfavorable rainfall patterns, and the deterioration of cocoa farms have established the livelihood of members who depend on agriculture and farming. These unpredicted environmental conditions, along with the seasonal migration of fisher folks, continue to impact the steady financial growth and stability of affected local assemblies. Human capital constraints and literacy gap. High rate of illiteracy among some members and officers remain a barrier to the effective implementation of Vision 2028. This challenge is reportedly evident in the Bible study and home cell meetings, where there is insufficient pool of teachers to manage the manual and ensure effective discipleship. Leadership overburdening and commitment challenge. In many local assemblies, a few dedicated individuals are often saddled with multiple roles, leading to operational inefficiency and burnout. This overload makes the full implementation of the corporate mandate and Vision 2028 difficult.
Okay, so Anjubo Siako. Papa Kasabe Brofo Nwaka. But the do chimo ya kra numbers.
Yeah.
Any sikasem.
Yeah. And yebeka no say adwumayefo omwo nkron keto mu. Kwan befa so ombeboa when it comes to Bible studies at the chair manual no omenya chechefo ombetumi acheche mu at the education level no e was from betumi acheche members so ya dey affect asori when you go to these small communities now.
And you know, now say illegal mining. Enyi nsu nko a. Nkrofo nso koko.
Saying.
Nkrofo dwirigu. Ama ebini mo ho ananka omo no koko no mo enya no mo de bo eduru afode a wo mo de bebo afode eduru tight omo de tua tight no sa na ma nyina ahadwen ama so ate nti oka ni nyina aka ho se e ka ho bi e na ama asori no bi a ba bi a target a asori na chi se by the year 2028 target o ma set no sa na ma we na e ya kwansidie
Emma. Also, sorry, no on vision
Yes.
2028.
Yes. And on that-
yeah,
Yes.
be true.
Enti ano ni akwansidia.
Akwansidia no ochichi
What mu bi ebi no. And we say, ukọ some communities. Difficult so benye nsu a.
E dey aboshu akra e ba.
Eda etene. No aka say me kọbọ asu wo mu. And that is a fact.
Yeah.
A fact.
No kwasem.
Oka odika. No kre tro do. And so be am 100%. Komanso in the areas kokoshe. Manso ko afo ano nkro no a ewo mining areas no, deep areas no. Na kokoshe. Yewia nka eho na no nka sofo kra timi ko. Sofo timi ko say ebi a mefa ne say mpasa so area ho a na bia sofo se that way meba be bo asu.
No ma boabo dom.
No ma boabo mu nyina no. Ni abebo o masu. The konsu atene ni abo ne su. Eto da bia se kro no ben a ebi a de ne ba ye de omoba district. Na yaye ne sa. Na we de ye kan district no kra no ko district ni bia. Yes, yade omode artificial pool ni bi and oma ye ntoma e pool said de nkwada ni ade oma ye mu no mo omobon krofo asu.
Ye bo asu.
Nka we ye kan kra so no kwasem pan so no say nka edu nu nso manso ne tene ko na nka besi atwam ba we eta ho
ne de bo asu because says traditional means
any ho nti no okoka we ya Dr. Maria Wusi honestly we dem free zones board amono mo authority and board authority
yeah authority my authority
free zones authority ma me so won tiase na asem na apostle kan ne ye politics and wo ye
deep politics
na say obafem a wo mo so no ebesia no squarely satem yi na no me yusu bi no minya asem kanne kama yusu bi satem no me yusu bi na no minya asem nti we me kobo so a me kobo so pe manager ne benya asem 87.9 nka eba asem no ke yeto ka ba wie so akebia ka bepa ho say oba from be ye politics sa no a yenso so no na ye toti krom ha na nado penso a oye nti na Ghana for to abatia no na nado penso nti e na Ghana for to abatia no so wonko si ye ka na ye kɔ archives ma kofa mu appointee and bi mu ye appointees mo shebo at the timeline to ho say nka ye aban bi a oye serious a nka in months ka also on the galam say means anything ye to kroma amu fasa ma asofo no so dura bi a ya omu de bedi mu because makama no atum
from me Dr. Maria we say yes say next time we won't descend it to that level we we'll descend it back from the whole politician we will deal with him as a politician yeah they need the man this time say what yeah nyame say anwa wono so what I say enya anwa asem anwa wono so sa nko me kan do kan ye mpesa me kire ni say ye de ani di ama no say what ye Pentecost for chairman sa kasa na wo kasa ye no a highly political statement
who's that
yes
how
Nanado, I say akunyaso. Na ukọ nkura mining communities. Na enso net 7 pampa. Utumi de wonsasa ne gu nsem. Na Ghana ha na oni Ghana. Na Ghana ha na oni Ghana. Ohun ya na wa hu. Enne jam ba ye measures are we put in place. Enso no afei etimi rane, etimi flow. Eti wontimi ntina ho nka nche se hu difference. Ebia wo enso ne mu. Enso na ni ate enflow se na nado time na enso no enflow. Eti se we ye sofo. Na say asem a da ho a ye nokre wo se wo beyi wasofo ntade ato ho afa political dress ashe political lens akasa next time you be treated as a politician this time you're the best pen yes no ohwe so ni sofo djuma se na nado tena so a na ensuo ntimi enflow na ensuo ntimi rane na would to me a forest no more and say Ghana no. So was say well who na nsuo na nyiti no e no ba be kasa ya the better no for this time. Yes no only ni so for some. If he wants to join politics, he should let us know. Next
Dr. Mary Wusi. Mami Musa o say no kwebe na wo mu a apostle e free ho a wo share political whatever.
87.9.
No kwebe na ewo mu a oyi free ho e share political lens na wo hu ni ya o kan ya ama wo say warning no. Tell me dear. In fact, mbese me ya na nka me jai. No, that you. How? You see, or your sofo. Asamo kan no eye asori no states any near my house sorry no oka. Or my politics.
Akoma FM 87.9.
Or more MPP or more NDC asem. Or kasem dear air affect no. And today so he be baby no send microphone soon no be can also so ube warning no because or your politics it be say ni microphone soon no makoka obi pension na do pension so no dika wanka. I mean, what is this? Then how on earth and I bet me I can say Mami warning apostle say so your politics I answer by politics
87.9 Kumasi.
Edu kroma na yete no say bibi ha bi nipa me enka bibi ha nipa. The fact is that and there is a uko communities ni bia. In fact onu kra no ye clear or some communities. The fact is that uko communities ni bia ensuo granted say we dey na uka say ensuo na ni ati ensuo na etene. But yet reading crofo enu san so na uka say etene mu. Ye ka say wuramu ne mo osuo mu abewuram. What they granted say we say na do person so na ye take and nay a movie and so na ni ate to the point na brebia na e bu asu di crofo no nsuo mu. Ye betima en sa I want that those areas common areas na kwhwe. Go to Mansu areas na kwhwe how people are suffering. Niama microphone na mu ho. And listen, and you no credit down so say apostle nanado ewo abamu wanka ho asem. There was a pointer only the clergy asofo edomu call mining areas. That was 2022 for your information.
This is a human problem, so human beings can solve it. Where there is a will, human beings can solve it. Some people are not willing. Those people, they have to be sought for, sit them down, and cause them. Those who are not willing should be caused to be willing. That is what I'm talking about leadership. But human beings, there's nothing that we can destroy, and there's nothing that we can build. Now that we have destroyed this, if there is a will for us to build, when we sit down, we'll build. It seems a complex issue, but we also need complex approach to be able to deal with this. So the approach should be multifaceted. When we sit down and Ghanaians put their mind to this, it can be solved.
Enti Dr. Mary Wusi for your information. And Kromano se mo appointees mo si asem ha nipa ne nipa nka mampani ene etoje wa se mo si asem ha mpanimfo wo krom ha including asofo na se sofo ma the state of the church no ka say galamsey have asori no because akra wo twe wo mo no so obo na suo na ya desi ade obanum so mo some communities o say or your politics na se sa number ka no a etoje mo a eto jemua And we expect an apology. An apology. And we are the first stage of Nkomobia. For you to accept that at the end of time, what goofy big time.
87.9 Kumasi.
Big time. If you don't know, Evans Becker say, baby ntia.
Sir John,
If you don't know,
you
baby our fan. Membership. I don't want to go there. And yes, Becker say, I said, why am I sorry, Sam?
we
When you sorry, Sam, but Adiana Wakan, unim the Wokan, the Okan, unim, Adiana can unim, and me assure say, be a brofana Bapanakano, one tias here. One tias here.
87.9 Kumasi.
So now, the issue is that Mamidi can come. You say, "Mammy, me oyubi a minimum pa, mineno sa I'm pa because I crack crime corners in crime need income, but baby or the fire idea. In fact, is over the bar. She say, "Oshe account na apostle Emmanuel. Would see voice now. You see where he was coming from." Obu nkunta fa sorry no the current state now what church nyoma oko these communities I have sorry one kan galam say nko o kan nyoma bebre literacy semo a e koso a eno so office are affect sorry in terms of say sorry ni hia na yebenya nkofo metumi a church sorry no nyoma ye kruche gu nkrate ye de be cha sorry ni mane ade nyina no a church for metumi akinka ni nyina no obu nkunta be see say o kan say galam say nso abese farmers omonso ye members no omonso eja pade ama omonso akwa affect wo mo ni nyina no oboa no de begina say akra mpo a yenya wo mo no eye difficult dim sorry say wo kronkum am no ye betumi abo masu and asem no kan no so kran say John, you see one kind of direct entia wa more abiding say abiding ba ye wa anye say eno kra no kwa so kan kra say John is a fact e wo ho into one target aban and one woman account near air coswa air has sorry no so mintias where ye mame merewuzi ekofas asem way na afi obeti chairman warning and there this is over the bar over the bar and se no onu so a
and maybe on chain so as say and you have to crojin a ono ye de ne kom so ye kra ya twen baby onam ya twen afri say ni kom say onkonkoto ne mfa ye mo na so sanso mo obekoto
so enti so wo baby a asem ni free ba no a wa mo aban di wa target aban ono o kire ne asori ne ekomu enti minim ne enti a otumi fa sa asem no ebete warning two wo say ka say abandada na breast won man kan akoma yaka and we video ni ya show no records no ho
we do mo akọ
we enya ono nkwan so na call ne asofo atitu omo da sorry ano e ne course abre no enti no resource no e ne pulling out so the amount enti we na chopper on famra ntempa na bibia twintwa because baby a ade no no work ka ko ne de na
what is politics in this? I see
arrogance
no
wan koni ye kra
ade ne fe
arrogance but we dey wan koni me say no
arrogance
on fa chopper
arrogance no
and ye nya say ye kan say Pentecost chairman tina ye beka asofo e ko ho no asofo atitiri a sa abre no mo kan ho asem Methodist fo wom Presby fo wom Roman fo wom ankran so bebre no mo ka ho na sa do mo ko ye me kai se fia ye kan e kra me ye se we de nya mpaebo ene ade ma ye kan ho asem bebre e wa sei enti se nei na se wa ban aba na sa ade no ya kasa ti a ye ntwan se o se betutu emfuturo se bi e de gu amanfo ni sa bre ye be sa ka ho asem na a chema de no kan ne de enye wo life kwa na no ne wo na
maame no de opeso kan se Ghana fo ejai galamse ho asem kan nti ohunu se all is well
no it's not well
nti no obi asa no ohunu wono wote wa ye kan wo ba bia wote no menye sure so obese akoma nso
debi
wo ba bia wote yi menye sure se wako eastern region ne sa nkro ni bi so a galamse says microphone so say microphone sase menye sure so wako bi
on several occasions now sorry for a titru that sorry no akasa de tia sa de nti eye me nwanwa pa say won make it a reference no nti akonya ne wo ho enye too late wo de also catch Ghana for
obe patch wa na ya jatuma bon
maybe o dey fine
ya kana Akoma mpani o
e what true
sisi ahwe mampani wa hwe anka we a e say o wa hu bi pen
because if you are yedi kaka say nyoma e course abanda na breso no ye yenso so ne because enu nti na Ghana for ato aba ye pense sign na mampani so ba no the reset agenda na eba nti reset na yegusu e kai mo say be ya ensesan betumi aba but the case is that nipa no kwa wa more chem show
asio say let me warning no
oh yeah just say idea if say oba direct to government no a obo government no direct anka nyo can maybe we make me aka so any we this any ko informa we did be shan but we no one more bandi one more be edin just a statement or records or make the effect affect ya sorry no enti me nim the entama or so down sir
warning no
and the host no so one you see you as a host no no say don't sometimes obi mania
mama me yasa me onimode don't marry we see
onim but host no so awon so awote wona nipa no asem na papa eka en wate unim the content nti nipa na echi a nti untumi entwene nsi kwam
the marry we see on
tibrofo but sometimes I don't eto bi obi betumi aye ade a unexpected no aka asem mi a nani ma no ho so but o prompt ne pe wons nani beba na ho so but who as a host no so anye
e ba nsem monyu mo ma no
Akoma FM 87.9 plus.
atwe abansin kuma na onu ko abusa nwum mienu enne onu ko abusa nwum mienu minim se show no ye request show dia onu ko abusa nwum mienu maka cho se o studio supreme yeah
contractor bi no yi kwan na oye kwan no ano na emanfo esu contractor ekwan a wo ye die asenye hu school na akoye baby ade kwan ni nam no enye gama ba ko gina ho monkwaje nye excavator no monkwaje na muntwi se munim ekwan ni ya monye na monye sana ni fie bi wo anafo ho nti contractor no ye kwan no ano na ni grader ba ko ebu ni wo guye some kan yo sa contractor ni enim kwan ye wa bon di tie ni o se contractor yi kwan na amfa ofie a so ya ade e fa ofie di a o so wa bon meti wasie menua 100% meti wasie pa
to the biana
mama nka say wa bie microphone mama nka say
o de me ba mu a
me fa wo memu
o de me ba mu a
me fa wo memu
hwe wasem yie
me fa wo memu me chese oyi akwan no wa fa ba bi a yemfa wa fa afuo bi wa wura afuo abawura afuo bi enti e ba ne sa de ani breba koko afuo egu fom enti ani breba ba enti meti asie pa Sergeant me statistics pa uba Ghana ha the Church of Pentecost membership omo mudin wakrata mu minim se odin da so mudia but omo twam over 4 million the Church of Pentecost currently uba Ghana ha the Church of Pentecost population no and a membership no edo so chen asori bia wo Ghana over 4 million sena udin wom di anka 4.1 million but minim so odin da so mudia and 4 million around 4.4 something minim so odin da so mudia but eno ye omo a ya tro mudin ewo asori nim but there are others bia ɔmo no ɛkɔ but yɛntwerɛ ɔmo din nti sɛ o saa de saa nkurɔfoɔ no nti wonim saa 4.4 na mede ma no yɛ net but o can gross figure no a ebi wɔ mu paa ɔmo kuta about 10% of the country's population ɛyɛ Pentecost for nti we had the last election 2024 elections now we had Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia voter onya 4.9 million kakra bi na ebeto so Pentecost for nyina kra yes nkomo to ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and can correct me e ma ne beda number second so they are here Pentecost for nyina to ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onu nya 6 point something million it we 4 point something million no aka His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onya a little over 2 million and 20 million win elections no senka Pentecost for nya kra ntoma no nya so antoma no that time one and 20 million win it is what ka Pentecost asemo a whether you like it or not me ko Pentecost me nyine me ko Pentecost kakra but see angasa dem ya Assemblies of God ni it is a what there was some co Pentecost so pay all lose elections or Ghana take it or leave it because I saw on population a year 10% of the entire Ghanaian population it team population in Kwano say chairman can say hey say home ne say adenian fanfa ha all lose elections it is why a politician and no Kwano should tell you something. I feel maybe politics no. I feel but substantive matter no. Say John. Main fant ne fear. Yes. If you have met na able to I have always said and Obianim say I have soft spot for women because I continue to see women as weaker vessels. Inti when you are dealing with women, it's near say and tokwa ma yenkuma soja ni bi obi kun oba bia no onye soja ni papa inkuma so it despite the fact say and we are all promoting say and our campaign say benya ema ewo your politics ni more so and your governance ni more because we need to empower them it mean treaty doctor I'm saying this on record mean treaty Dr. Mary Awusi they said yenka e bia be me bi na kan ya me treaty no so take it from me I will not mean Yabutromojo. Having said that, the fact of the matter is that the chairman of the Church of Pentecost, ne campaign against Galamsey, yin ifritete inim. Ni video bako 2022, Emma che clergy ne de koho. It was a mover no catch the then administration say enyema ekoso Galamsey hu nyema ekoso no hadwen entomuntu hu anamo enti on that score it was unfair said Dr. Mary Awusi yes no to the chairman of the Pentecost. Now secondly the issue of ensuo asay enti asofo no enya nsuo mfa mo asu no the previous administration yet is asem ni bi me refi nipa o kan asem no but in the previous administration asem we say buy asubonten no kwasem ne say John asubonten a brofoka se me fa ne river no dodo no ana say wo Ghana na nye ene na eseye ache enye se Mahama ba aban suya na seye ache dada enso na se obetoi ne first oba first no na oba first no ehyiase se sei na na adodan kwakufu ado time seye kura eni ya sei nti say the chairman of the Pentecost eka odika and he did not make any reference to Sebia NDC time and na say so why the attack Medasi. Enti mesre and me I'm hearing say there's pressure from Jubilee House so me pacho. There's pressure from Jubilee House on me pacho. Look, asemwa papa kan no. Enfum so bi anim. Asubon no krese asubonten bebre na say wo Ghana. Say John. esuo bonten ofe minim baabi aniti wo se galamsey eka no anase bia ye polutu ofe ni tia baabi ofe nam bia no sunsanso ma me fa subi nye example subi de nya ni baabi a subi hye ase subi se u ka subi ewo Anraga Junction obekọ akoto no wo ye fe ne sen uti landfill site se subi fa ho uti landfill site o ka no Anraga Junction obekọ akoto no uti landfill site obehu say polluted so enti minim de ebe share Dr. Mua ema no eto bomb sa but you see yakwe ni pay de yes sebi okwase anensisa na adwen migidi yi pass sumie ma adwen ebi ani wonya sa akwanya no a onka sa de no sort here the Church of Pentecost under the leadership or chairmanship of Dr. Nyame Apostle Nyameche, he has been very consistent. Obi ani Mogana. He is one software why very, very consistent. Yenima software omo Ghana ha omaye inconsistent. Apostle Nyameche nka ho. Apostle Nyameche won count. Me nya Pentecost ni. Me ya Assemblies of God ni. But no kure pa ne say obi a wa follow galamsey any software omo ka ho asem one particular software why very, very consistent in the fight against illegal mining. Galamsey, Apostle Nyamete, the chairman of the Church of Pentecost. Our membership drive, over 4 million. Omunyina asamato. Omukite about 10% of the country's population. So, it is a John. Makase wano was say in Jesu flow. Na was say otonibo. So banini ne mono. The beye pan se obabe pacho.
Penifose
Omra no mra pacho. Ohwenyo
abua odi nyambotre. Abua efe na serewa. Usun abua efe ajenku kusun a. Ne to epai.
Yes.
Do your banner kusu meme suan. Uji mema sotro.
Uji mema sotro no kore.
The atiane say. Sa warning no didi kan no. Eche se ne ni abre pa.
Otie. We say bonsamu ho odin. Tie. Bonsamu ho odin papa.
Bonsamu time be you know.
Apostle kura nim say enye ne honam ne moja na enya. So
fancha no.
Omo fancha no. Bonsamu ho odin. So wo de hwe ordinarily you see ordinarily I know say I know Dr. Maria will see from afar onye that type of person or dirty politics na make us bonsam ho odin no o ma ho kwan ya bonsam timi fa no mum so ho o hwe apostle uja Pentecost uja so me gidi say o me hwe spiritual aspect ne kakra. So just here.
To him paibo.
Sebi, he said, Yes, Christo.
O him paibo.
Oh, I was in a one in paibum. In a one in paibum. So just here. And he said, John, men can't be believed. I fancy here.
Me the macan on
so that's here.
I do what
Omra me pacho. Omra me pacho.
Friends say apostle akan piano. Fact.
No, it's a fact.
Say one knows it
is a fact.
What can say na ye?
It is a fact.
Maybe our boss in Tiamona Subio.
It's a fact.
A subon ye monum.
Now, Doc, yes,
Yes, sir.
I find him more money, so more money find him rap Pentecost.
No, my and yet, a subon, you never call a yet never call mankind. Mankind, Omubosu, mankind. Now, Cobonesu, mankind. You drew on us or say, Obey wouldn't swim man. What come yet? Ati. Ibrahim Abubakar.
Sir John,
and I say,
Uncle Padao, my baby, I will call. Maybe I fine. Maybe I fine.
And I was also penum.
Man, no mamma, pen, I near the more.
Sir, oh, that be a say related to Grandi Bitma Bamo. And yeah, on our by a name, Busanum.
the shatter.
Shatter was winning related. Winning related.
Oh no, no, gospel. You are Simudio.
Kind of crepa in Senipum. Basa South African ni oba no I feel me hu nanim enya kora
Asem ko anima
na ho nya fe kora
men ko anim ade ye ko no sa de be
na bi ne ho o de hwehwe ne ho nya fe kora wo de nyanya me abode
wo
de bi nyame abode wo tie oh say don
ade na we tie
adepa me ko Bible say tie me nkasa ntenya Bible say adepa ade efe any de ye nyina afiri nyame ho na eba hwe we efe
where they misinterpretation
afiri nyame ho na eba
entina
Bible ho ma men ka asem nche
no de entia manager now no betina ha o ka say on person evans be kotu we go kotu a no wa kire mama
adepa ade efe
Bible na
nyame ho na eba
Bible na so say
abode o say adepa ade efe efinyame ho na eba na we South Africa ni ba ya no say Ghana for enfiri ho ya we efinyame
ebansikum
entina manager say on mani kotu Bible verses
South Africa ni ba na
de Yankopon oba de wi so ka say de wabo bia ye
ene abi onyanya on the boy eni aden jai men kan
o de to aso Ebrahim to aso kan say o de to aso yo o say no o say ye de be chew say de o say emfa nche obi no so o say emfa nche mere wusi no ye de be chew ni say Yankopon onfa bo ne nchew why ye wi a papa reverend mo no papa ada ma no pai
reverend
papa ada ma oba evansiku bonsam awia na no pai
papa etio
enti wo hiam pai bo bonsam awia na no pai enti no wo hiam pai bo obi ani wonim nyame nsa no wonim nyame nsa no
Sir John
yo matim emfa no me si wo hiam pai bo anope baba wadaroma oba bonsam awia no wafa no nomum enti wo hiam pai bo
Sir John comment na it's quite unfortunate. Minim why politicians, most of them, men can say all of them, because ebi musuade, but most of them they refuse to learn. Oko opposition kwa na sebio otimi eka nsem a hu se eto asumu anyansa wo ma eye productive and a progressive. Nemom some of them and now most of them when they are in government na sebio omo pese omo kase tie omo pese omo ka asem a se ye na ye ti omo no ye ni nyansa ye ndwen sejo ni wo mai de bia me kase 2024 elections general elections both parliamentary and presidential unim say galamsey edi mu akotene pa MPP government free or move free mu galamsey any economy ena ye ade a Ghana for gina so de to aba ena galamsey nso di mu akotene pa Sir John ene yesi omo no omo amomode galamsey nsem no the MPP administration ntimi ambo omo mode enti ye pam omo na yakofa mo aba because mo opposition mo my solution na mo ba within some months nsuo no ani beti mo be my forest aye kama Sir John ye twemu an ye na still na nsuo no say na ese na people are raising concerns what the least you can do say wonni bibia can just shut up simple than for you to sit down and say me when it comes to galamsey issue I don't really care say concern ni free or so for neighbor say free mala one neighbor say free NDC or say free MPP say free whichever concern no how I was say address it we shouldn't be looking at the say nipa no 2020 say 2016 to 2024 or can be one can be. These are the real concerns. And obienu obetimi aka kire me say galamsey issue ye omo a omo yi omo free mu. Maybe nipa no na o expect say obeka na sa nipa na nka. But the churches, we all know say churches no omo rise against this. Uko schools are UTAG mo hospitals. Obia ekasetia galamsey issue. And then we are revisiting ourselves no. Na ye say kan mo say promise na mo de mae no efa galamsey kun no. Ye nhye den hu hwe because nsuo no say ya na ese, kwaye no say ya na ese a. Wakotina waka say o kan de. Say na no papa na nka hwe nti.
Last warning.
He has no right to say
last warning.
Say John.
Amo asema mampani. Asema mampani. Wontimi nka. Eno na momo nkwara na mo wofam no. Mo no na mo wofam na mo wode tumi ama mo. Sa eno sa ansem na mo keka. Mo kan na bia beka no.
Politics to cloud our sense of reasoning. I say politics na power no me mfa ho biom. Say John assembly o ya o. Because I say you can't say
who born dog. And na menka.
You begin to wonder say nipa no nti okwotina platform na o kasa no. Asem na o kan. Say no obu Ghana for. Who the MPP for Tuncha? Oh, I will say you are responding to MPP, but you are rather responding to Ghana for, because the man is speaking on behalf of the church members, and the church members in your NDC form, your MPP form, your CPP, your PPP, your PNC, your movement for base for a mobile crano, your bill, and your obia won't be. And he said, oh, what's na baby na you want to condemn nipa na when you say nye nipa na o condemn o, why don't you condemn the substance of the organ? Say ade na organ enye no kre na hu say ndie say bi o osofo abegina wo atwantro, then we all go after him, but you are unable to tackle the main substance. Nipa no na opese odi ani bre no esi ni so. Say you best politicians. They should learn from the sea now. Because we see, we know what is happening. Obi are the facts on Kasai interest on, and you can't sit on air and be saying things different from what is happening on the ground. Say Joe and me crown also me pictures me colleague Adam Echano ewo watre so and other communities, the state of Unsion, where picture 20th year,
20th year, that should be on I think Monday or Tuesday.
Where your pictures are, say John, and yet 3 days, last 2 weeks, and last month, and last year picture. We a current picture. Me the two on na it me at the two platform, no so who. The state of order insuo na say jo wonim say order woko insuo no oboase ni nimpetem
we'll deal with
oboase ni nimpetem order treatment plant no Ghana water for insuo no eno na serve oboase ni nimpetem ina. And as we speak, water shortage or water rationing, because we are losing 50% and more of insuo ye treat because of the high turbidity level. Turbidity no me who the way I'm mentioned, but person me say insuo no pollute to the extent say John say I say spending 10 million Ghana cedi say we are now spending by 50 million to treat it. Even with that, we are getting less water. And you bet now in a Ghana water obi see or tria water bill is true on yensuo. And you fault. And Ghana water limited ntimi nko nsuo no so enkopam omo so. We watre so current pictures. And he say Ye evidence say true. Now oti baby can say you are unable to condemn the substance. Now I said, John,
How?
what are you telling us?
How? What are you saying?
Galamsey. And people are watching. People are watching.
People are watching. Minuya Marcus or say politicians make history, but they don't learn from it. We expect that Mampeni said the Akan. At the end of the woman said the what in the Sakobum. Minuya see a Prophet Eagle Eye, coordinating secretary of NDC in Kumawu constituency. Or say, or can you now say, why any Dr. Mary Wusi? We mu nyinaa na ba na adwuma yɛ ne fam no ɛne de ani abra yɛ sɛ 2028 ɛbɛ we ni aba no na ɔma bɛhyi agu to ɔde abom nkwan no agu fam ɛnam ho afɔ aboɔ ɛsɛsi ɛkɔ ɔhoro ho nkwan na afɛ ne ɛkɔ no foforo efisɛ adeɛ we sɛ akyɛw pa ne bakra no a adwuma wɔ hɔ paa ɔsɛ mampani ɛwɔ sɛ ɔkeka ho na ɔrehyafo wɔ mo ebinom wɔ hɔ a wɔn ayɛ arrogant.
No, I say, Tina radio, Sunni TV, Obi Owan, a Jumana or the Amano were very good, or the transformation, Eba, or ye Jumana Kama, oh, qua own sense, say, Bama, a Jumane Conin. And no interest, who bet me have a Tina radio, Sunni TV, that same person, or have a
no one can be an Otuka, two more night. Who can't tomorrow? I
said, responding.
Mamma Wakwaba. Also, Evans gave in our year. I'm more Kwaba, Yabatre.
And I say, me,
I'm more Kwaba.
Maybe I can
be there with say on our Casab. Adamakoa, Sammy, Ababi Drew. Bra Kwaba.
But that's to say, John.
Bibi Aboko, dear.
Bibi Aboko, na on so. And your man, your boko, sir, dear, but Yami cry mu dear. Yeah, dear, said Abemano. Na insuo no me nansi I think say for about 2 weeks ni me chin Ghana hapa and insuo a ye ka ho asemi me am de mani ehu bi say Dr. Mary will say asemi a ye ka so ni fa so enne o wa ban mu nti bi obetimi atobotica no onkan hu se bedru ba bi no insuo we ya onim say o de politics e kata so aye nka no kro o man mu no e be kwa ba biti ono a say enne obetimi anya kokudro say na no mu kwa afu man insuo we bia no mo sa no ma na meboa insuo na galamsey ase anya bia na omosa no so obetime politician bi obetime nya kudu aka chem so buy NDC buy omako ama galamsey akofom no onko na insuo onko hwese de sitie na so no ankasa na ote ho na ebe ye ne de se oman ya yawo atum ene ye mabunu adwane free krom a ama South Africa for ana ebo omo enti se wa ankasa oman obetena ase asend because of MPP NDC a Dr. Mary Usi etojewa why we cried the apology behind him. Say, I in the echo. We hear apology because I had also do. I obeka we or tinani yira kandi obeka we are no asabe patch.
We are no akoka just say
makeka ya mabunu na entu ya hofo.
Makeka. We are we be tunu for so we de munyama men kama sem.
Mabunu yentu ya hofo why? Na de meka che Ghana mabunu ne say. Nyoma miensa ya mebeka mesrew. Fatu 3. So when it does a politician mean ebe bo amoa ya se sawadwen ye toso en fan hye utrim say ade so to kwan akwa abrochi ansa na watimi ayeden akodi yi onu adamfo na no de bia de oka say John me de man tu kwan mi nye ya sa adamfo no me pa cho twen ho kakra cause oman Ghana mu oden de basi yanga se ye boa ni aso oman ma ye se ye be ko age oman na ebedru ba bi na oman ba be ye dia e me fa ni into politicians so om de so mnya power ni no mo daadai omo be pefo for so me sa daadai enti yanga se ye mo ye ho bra ni em pe kwan ye be fa so aiden e develop your oman no
yeah that's it that's it that's it I say ebi mu ma 120 days is how many months
3
okay.
Therefore, say 30 days. Maybe going 40 days. Once no me the 10 account.
We are 40 days.
40
days. 3 class, bro.
There be 40 days.
40 days, no.
Like
40
30
days.
days where 4
40 days. Evans
so 40 days, you know.
40
days.
days.
40 days
times
a
3.
month.
About 120.
About 40 days.
As a man, 40 days now. Who's the 40 days now? Making employers. So make us see 40 days a month. Employees in Sumaka say 20 days a month. Move forward.
Politician be a baby. Get campaign. You be say be a man.
Okay, so you see, we how I wish. Nah, Adam, yeah,
I understand Ibrahim there the two.
Okay. So into when you are subantin.
Say who can say now we
o me pacho. It's me pacho. I know dear. Also be pacho.
Some of these things, I be beyond was a comment on it.
It's so unfortunate.
Ebasa na you make people get angry.
Okay, right. You have a question. Nah. You say, no. So Musuban and Eddie, you know. At the end of the day, baby, my penny also say a bit more limit, a bit more drew. Omo time and so moko. And no cause mo a bit more limit and no more drew. Omo time and so Obu Hoy man so in Joe Evans. Obu Hoy man, your man in check crowd and tell bar where you man can cry no one yelling. Tell some up what piano if you're not question from. Ati say, hey, we be what? The media the bet chow. The mumu be what? Hey, who papa? We did the bet chow na. So we be what? If you be back from home, anyway, we'll deal with you. Okay. Angel Rock Mixture. I am here. MPP before produce my bisa man be so okay. MPP time omo produce and kasa asem no name me say MPP time omo produce mabi e man bisa e man na no mo so mo ye mema wo mo asema mema nkom be ka no omo produce bi e do mo ko opposition
fact me to say so that say what say you
yo Angel Rock Mixture. Rock me. Mama ebi asam no. Yeah. Rock me. Amazingum. Angel Rock Mixture. Enyo. Yes, any. Litini go call.
Angel Rock no.
Mo energy no come from no ade no. Mama dey say we nya busisi ya oya wada romanya bi. Open for de nko ho. O ma be fa no for nko ho. Na yeah, bibia come. Entino. Shall suma me say obeko pharmacy shop no agibi ho. 0244186612 0244186612 0244832286 o from one. But I remember just so na o me no wadi nkomo. Shall suma me pa na the woman soon say is here I say signal cable so well positioned. Say o cable out there we adwuma nyina no frɛ no na obi African Diamond Cable Company Limited dey aba signal cable assembly again the nation's cable 100% copper anti boy adwuma pa usi dan say industrial commercial private building be na project be na o yamba cho contractor mo money say obagibi frɛ number Joe Apple 0543934550 0543934550 0265456055. Fakua Ventures number no 0244728433. Over PV Jantua over Amichiao. What fast for na asha se no. DNA we there. Over. Over PV. What fast for no. I know my asha se no. We there Ghana for mu ai. Was it? Oh, that be so far no for fast for no mo. Oh, that be nimdi onim no.
That be fa baboni we nkoshe ofa.
That be nimdi. Minka so na atete no nemum. Say ofasi bi ho a utunu fo ntie. Enti ofasi bi ho utunu fo a ontie. Enti Medima for Herbal Clinic, Dr. Time that's so Dr. Dujenfi. Yes, but yeah, or apology be or the or tro to we are now about.
I quoted the Bible. I quoted the Bible. Listen. You are being overly emotional about this. I quoted the Bible and I said, okay, let's establish this. What happened in South Africa? Listen. What happened in South Africa? I wish think a bit about that. Yes. And I'm saying, say, listen. I am saying, say, I am saying, say, what kind of Bible, which I believe I'm a Christian, I know the Bible. I don't need you to interpret the Bible to me. Makacho say, yeah, Bible na kind of. We don't just pick the Bible and we do. The Bible is not a storybook. Me say, before I pick the Bible to read, I always pray, ask God to open my mind.
Okay.
All right. Anything, five Bible say me kinda. I don't do that. So that's here. And Bible no mameti as say, adepa, adie ye, if you nyame ho neba. God will never endorse what that lady did. It may catch us no asem may catch us say
na now
Bible say adepa de ye if you nyame ho neba it we if you nyame ana. I only ask a rhetorical question. Me see nyame. Okay, listen. Me catch you say nyame. Me catch you say nyame. Yes, no. I am catch you say
second time. Also
nyame. And I maintain what I said. Say nyame. No, the just say we him. Send them minim dey be free, but at the pa the ye and no kure at the pa adie ye if you nyame ho neba my mama de time wa Job ekope no bonsam okope Job aye ne bone no right wo ko nyame ho because no kope Job aye ne bone ade na opese ode ye Job no so emfiri nyame and o ka che Yakobon say he was wondering about no say na de no de obi pie ha no say ananti ya na wakwa Job nyame o do ntina eyo say me babti wo ye bibia ma ntina eyo say de odo no wo de opa mame fa me nsanko ka ne hwe so be kire odo a kire wa nti at that point no nyame twe ne ho ena bonsam ade a enyi bia fru bonsam eti bonsam de ne ho ne nseko ka Job no o de ade enye ene koye ne.
Okay.
Job was able to withstand. The Job withstand here no. Then bonsam was cleared out of the way and now at the pa esa ba Job enti ade a eye de ye papa de if nyame ho neba ade bia enye papa bia ne ese esum ene han eni twaka bia de me cannot say woko Pentecost but who nim sa ne mani nyina ye kasmane ye na blasphemy. What is blasphemy? I know the Bible and anytime I speak
the who can me show any okay so convince me
me convince you me cause me come na me convince why dey na dey na me convince you no na me cause show me cause
obi ani wa otia no pa ya wa can convince me I am telling you
na otia na wo can because you wo tia say
utimi ka say
wo console yachi say obi ani wa ma convince no wo mra wonni any empirical data bia da wanim say obi ani wa ma convince no so you are being very dishonest. Because when you empirical data be other when what scientific research and why to arrive at say convince you we are
okay.
So please don't make hasty generalization and you're fine. With the way you're red hearing, the way you're red hearing, red hearing.
Third time no.
Yes.
Me say my third time. Third.
Me can has him you.
Unka has him.
Debi. Nyanu ntini ba we be twem. So that's ye was say my can.
Na ka me boa.
Wo boa me kwan be so.
Ama one
debi. Ana tete mama ka sem
Yakobon timi twe no ho ama bonsam bo nipa.
Oh say.
Sasa na be so tire.
O de kasa chema no tie. Catch him, no. Catch him, no. Catch him, no. Say if me man can hear, God will reveal himself to me. Say Evans, we dear one can hear.
Okay,
we window
for an apology.
And yeah, window for an apology. I don't know. You are being blasphemous
because at the end of a window be now be at all. Window be any. Yami better than what they yes.
One can do direction of a mamma, and no may which you believe now. We yame,
Baba Pacho,
and I said, Don't mean you won't yam you. Will be as all ye would. And the Pentecost are somewhere I can yet. But there I must say, John, I am very sentimental. So we say, I found a quem, so I saw you, but in every your friends ya bonesu so on but I'm no patcho and serious and also patcho and tray and no dear
so patcho
say tell me the carbon South Africa ni obey Sir John so I could have say I don't know
FM 87.9 Kumasi and
I always think obini betimi approach picture no
the only time
wouldn't say Sir John no you we going to tell Wouldn't him say as we speak. First now as an interrogation, but he said the physical problem. Yeah, so me I was say a conform back. I was say a conform back.
Today be a conform we be SID we. See I say 2 years be yes and your man. One be any atena ha be a di and yes diplomacy. And then ye ya mo so say yes. In Crawford no more boom, no more just said you almost won't move.
87.9 Kumasi.
Was South Africa for Nankasa one on to coin. I made those mini jobs. And now companies need to war hard. So those South African companies, no, whether we like it or not, some of them they don't economy no lifeline. Untimate touch you so you just have to
like that. The fact is there are certain sanctions call EU as an European Union as an instance. The country back who misbehavior, there are sanctions on to that country. So, and more moves and no more, African Union again or more. It has happened more than once.
No, African Union cry say ECO was quite powerful crashing African Union.
The message about Ibrahim. The TN say or say yes, Papa the message about na. The Chaku and say or say Evans echo too far this morning. And we are no all say John, you are right. Mampeni make a statement we until unfortunate and irresponsible. Until yes, also when Evans say our soft heart for women. Until we named the walk too fast. And I ja and Aminia Marcus or say Evans beauty is relative. Until the fact that who say and yeah, you know,
Akoma FM 87.
Suban dia, uka Suban we emfiri nyame a.
What peledodo, Suban, what papa, what papa. You can't hey, microphone. Oh no, sorry, no pa no. Na me ho adwin chiri. Minim dia ma ye no. Eti dia meka bia say John, dia meka
asem ye ko
bia no.
Ibrahim na be say what Ibrahim said is on your head. What peledodo? And I'm saying, come on, say, obey ya or call South Africa, obey. Or sorry, when you nyame abodi now.
I'm so nyame abodi. So one man you can become Suban.
87.9 Kumasi.
One man you Suban. No go say. The brother says, make come this soup and when you the cracker. The cracker day. The cracker be any baby.
When you're not on that patch or either.
No. I haven't apologized.
But the Subana Walker.
What say?
The Subana Walker.
That's an answer. Mrs. Subani, yeah.
The Subana,
and yet,
okay, I tell you, yeah, and then
the Papa Cratch, I say, Mrs. Subani.
Shese abrabo kodana contembrantem eni asudia eda awofosunti etoda eni ayede behwe ye ma eni adaje ayebenya ama enkodano ehunsem etumi ye denepa enti Akoma 87.9 FM Konfanochi Teaching Hospital and a Pediatric Society of Ghana Akabom at the Healthy Child Fair Ebesomo afi yesanso ejinamubiem yesi efiada 1st May ewa fiemo yemfa ye mani na enhiem ewo Kumasi City Mall anopa nonkono pepepe na ye free dwumadie no asedada ye mamofra na kwenya amwafa na mfufo obedia gropi afeidie ehienie ye behwehwe ni pedemo enwi se yadie bi ehinta wo baabi enunti ye behwe ne se nani ene naso ena afei apomodin mu hwehwemu a ebefua akodano eni pedua ankasa shanenso afei yenfima ye den eye adwuma small steps to big help. Yaden kakra ebedru apomodin ekese ho. Mayenhia 1st May ewo Kumasi City Mall na enigye ne de eye wonfrete. Yenabuafo Bon Agro Limited, Zets Natural Mineral Water, and Afe Genical Syrup.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Right, in terms of
Akoma FM
yes, for Banabra. Na yenyina nkwada no yemehiem na bibia kama menua amo mark amo o na message na the buy nkeye pa but you see I am not being emotional because I can't Church of Pentecost penny fact no a fact and the makase fact no a fact sanity ade no de tie ne say asmo kan mu bie ne ho anokurum say oye politics so but who you now say or your mother until the needful. You're showing more yes, we are good to go. When you one can ye, we are good to go. Sammy,
Sir John.
They say no. The woman is Uber Fiacha cry
and no cry.
The same pinance on our question. Now no me caso besides 1 million coders program no. One thing we analyze
I know correct. Na me feedback or program na.
Say the one who dey call.
Me who dey call.
Say your man is here the laptops near the for training on there. One who need na.
I know correct. Me who need na.
We okay.
Me you okay.
I didn't hear.
Sir John, criteria ben na minister no and na obi bia or that project na no e hwe select say training centers no. Sebi me ni ICT lab are you fully equipped that means nka say emphasize contract in my na training center and say me already established na more computers are laptops na buy a boka kotono ye de because laptops you say fa ma more musu and in kofi ye dey see training centers or training centers nenso obia or computers dada to compute laptops right me ma okay university as an example K university or capacity or more ICT lab, they were prepared the second library, honor, okay, and on our capacity of 200. Nina computers in Juma. It's a KNUST, a facilitating body for this program. No, as I got Tam Sikaka got laptop say KNUST in J. Laptop no so also say and more Musia than fan Kofia. Laptops not toy a dang.
Ebi a copy so be we be anom.
Ebe peden wo ho.
Also buying assisting.
The point is, computer and ideally will be all your programming be an IT training courses be no. If no need laptop, personal laptop. Also to me, nya laptop or coffee or be practice the air then you train no. Now nipa also laptop you find mano. You fancy facilitation center. Facilitation centers nipa ne be no center no wo computers that. Computers is KNUST lab. E when ni mu laptops no motor ye no. The laptops no motor ye then.
Exactly.
I'm not laptops near there. I saw say i5. Laptop i5 ye booty I no crowd no you can once. But the fact is laptop not toy the my NTS because training center be answer about qualified training center biano. I also to me a catcher say oh the requisite equipment and tools are all the heading or the man crown is and you said and obviously to move them and
they say modem say. Now it's internet.
Now computers new order that.
Do you think that can be because he giant laptops net?
Yes.
Thank you, service guy.
Yes, he can on mine now bokwa. Because what you see, ICT center or again a man qualify so may facilitating center. It's because our equipment need that, our tools need that. Ebiana me can on top modem so more. Because ICT center do choose a biobia was stable internet. It's all catch and sell more internet into more modem there and no more computers that it's computers, laptop, auto then.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Okay.
Omechirim. Now, sa laptop you ain't better home boom. Customize. Now, okay. Now, what is the essence of customizing this laptop 1 million codes program? Projects in the Abasi able to sustain youth, no, and the Abasi at the major political point. For no reason, Ghana baby agree. Yeah, your major political point.
Hey, okay.
And then a problem, no.
Hey, and
then I might yeah, South Africa, yeah, more punching back.
1 million codes program a failure. A political points mobile.
Oh, bruh. Ain't yent me your program no. Abra laptop so they find so better laptops come or more mugusna. To buy the laptop in money panel. That's who install even track and cry now. What stops you from doing that? It's a no Lenovo and your mark sign agreement. Young customize it by your sim. What would it add? And then you say program no computers nearby, you know, a 1 million codes program. Hana first coming of President John Dramani Mahama. You teacher laptops, Edema students. You teacher be my teacher. So laptops na RG me boy. Also, na President Mahama mfuni na ba down. So laptops anyway.
As I don't mfuni count.
Time. So na boy actually.
I know actually.
Anyway.
We no say need.
So you see, some
now no so the nana do bechiche. Enso so any gina.
Yeah, problem no. Ti say John, yeah policy be a political point in the hwehwe. Na mum say yeah policy no, aye adwen say yeah ama aye sustainable la. Anka by this time ka RLG that's all Ghana. Produce laptops at the students.
Only Ibrahim was say say be the sustainability come.
And
Ibrahim boy.
Bibia John, 6,500 laptops.
No, yeah, the sustainability.
6,500 laptops na ministry na kwa akoto. Or the worst case scenario may on kind minimum budget but me can just cry less than 5,000.
Less than 5.
May say a bossa multiply or the 5,000 average by 6,500. Almost 34 million Ghana cedis.
Core i5 at 5,000 neto.
Bruh, now Core i5, that's a Core i5 you grade. Your Core i5 second gen, your third, fourth. It's the end of what? All my specifications no. And the KNYC
can't say man laptop. Laptop is 7,000. Omaka just said 22,000.
When an ministry need
Ibrahim and India.
When an ministry need to train
5,200. A Tiabuga I laptop 22,000 and 5,200.
Sir John, when an ministry need to train and ask so
microphone
or train my laptops na abba no I should project now say then I waste your time. Because there was no need.
Sentence
in me start. Say John, way back 2020, Ibrahim Nima dancing. You're training youth saying. Yankasa personally, your fat to your own training you say. Your laptops movie. You're into me anye.
Obaibia no we are graduate on the laptops in the beko. Yeah, the moment someone fan come be am faso maso.
Say John.
Maybe we need to find
Say John. Say even though the laptops be more, I can multiply 6,500 by average of 5,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, now Ghana ha ko Savannah region, okay, northern region. Say even southern part ha kran yenya sanse yantama de ne board dia, okay. You bet me aye assembling plant. Laptops assembling na enye den. Now you too so train you omo meden. Omo me expert in IT me boa. Omo yenye adwuma no mbepe. Ti say sika we twa to akoto laptops every Lenovo hoi. It's now have be a factory, bet me a manufacture assemble laptops EB. Ana uye say oh, say we ya chere wunti. Koho na yenye den. Ne koye adwuma, na nya nsa no wonye nsa no adwuma wi. Koye adwuma, o mining produce laptops. State institutions be organ have be up computer, a mining produce di amawa. Yembi adwuma man krofo ana. Ya tam say sika we say akwa customize laptop also ana 1 million codes program aba beguso. Eno na be den.
I win, you win, dinga dinga dingaling. And we have fun if you had that.
Oh, you are clapping for them. I say, I clap for money. I had the pa.
But if you had a wife, but you can be as serious. That's like a crabby ship. Now, come on. You can be a
Are who say John, hey? Oshe baby, your man, you call.
I'm a mark with you.
Or mind the Wakuma swallow, and you may be one who will be soon.
You know, Zuba 8. Chamo. And then you birthday. Chief of Staff.
Oh,
My
Julius. Happy birthday,
Chairman,
Chief of Staff. Chief of Staff, in Pacho, appointees need be on. You may be a more ye. You may be a more ye. You. I'm a dimpa on a president mappy, almost say no.
Also, I say,
Almost say no.
I say, a cuckoo see on a bottle ya was ye. Kuya about money, a drink a crack, a drink a crack. Man, penny why I never bow so no.
Because I said now most of appointees in are fighting for more interest. And you maybe SN come more year boy mine Ghana and you no more year for mangasa interest. And you otina say the 1 million coders program. Me say only say 6,500 laptops and you no kwa. More information that Chelsea side the B be ka ho. Wanka.
I see. That's fine. Nyame adomo the woman say a credit unions association. Fun games. Na no mba na in fact. Nyame adomo we the 8th edition of Credit Unions annual fun games. Workers Day no. Workers Day nipa be busy o. Yam kwada idea wa hai. Kids idea wa hai. Na ye call Pajo Park KUST. Hey, nyebete. Yebe ni nyina. Ade ase Kristo die no nyam. Enti no, de woman say omo frɛ nyina sɛ yemra, yemahwe ani so ade. Yemahwe ani so ade.
Sɛ yo onim sɛ oyɛ babu no. Na wo pɛ financial stability a efutu am de be man because me ma try ma aboa me.
Okay.
Fa ho bo credit union.
Yate. As a ade aye one here now with Tieska. What? We have Tieska. Ati. And you know, we have fun games as and ye can almost say above mini soccer, football, no volleyball, table tennis, pick and run, tag of peace, sack race, music and dance, lime and spoon. When you know because on the 1st of May, our Pajo Park, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Shannon Sumame say Ososono Yami Adomoa. Ubeba ho na bibia kama ewo ho midima fo e ba clinic Dr. Time that's Dr. Dujem Fi o won dey so do ni be kire ho na doka hwe bu akwa agogo ni aban school hwe ani mu poku asmaira kwa na so 0244774282 siano nsoma me se onso no obaye ne saade amayen na bibia akoso ye kama na snakes men kan sure say de be ya ubenya access easy access to almost services in no mo banks binum a partner omo anya dedicated SNET service desk ewo omo banking halls na banks ni nie osomen kan cho say Ghana Commercial Bank Akosombo Sugar Copper and Afe Winneba branch okoho no mo a obetimi anya access to SNET omo service bi a ope say bi a say o renew pensioner certificate or your registration of members and employers or update your personal records or also processing for SNET benefits on your education on social security and retirement planning. And as a general inquiries, in Anokwa, Akosombo, Sugar Coffee, and Afe Winneba. Sa branches in Ghana Commercial Bank, who Rahonomoa, Ubenya Snakes, Desk Ewo, Eco Bank, and so Tema Main, Ring Road Central Accra, and Afe Tamale branch, Eco Bank, Takra, and so Rahonomoa, Ubenya Snakes, on desk Ewo Habitima could pinch the moon. Person update to records in Yanama kama. Fidelity Bank ewo KJTR market kumase. Bowura ho na ho so no kodi sa adwuma kama. And omo agency ba so asaman kese. Stress the oye nyina ne say cost any time and no person save ye. Intimpacho shanonso efa mame na niema nkoyi kama. Emfa ma ye nyina Providence Healthcare. Odo ani kiremu ho na okosi enhwe wo ebehwe wo enti say me say baabi abekọ abeka cho say adwuma no yentimi na yade no yenhu ewi aka cho say o yade no kra na ye ene eye bonsam yade efidie no na enye co providence na nhwe ma wakọ baabi aka cho say yenhu yade no a co providence ebehwe na ya kire yade no baabi wo ne hu de wo say de ka ebi ho ya futuo nyempa ba asem bi ho nso a eye aduro na so nom ebehwe ne sa de ma kuma se aswase ye ne St. Teresa Catholic Church no ehwe ni mu na afi konongo so agogo station ho ye ne Ghana Commercial Bank ne hwe ni mu bogo so ye ne Krobo filling station no ehwe ani mu numbers yi numbers are from abetim no madin 0248 422864 and afi 0506 830210. Leonard and some of Facebook because see we always have issues with government policies. What he's doing is if let the project be rolled out first. And if it fails, then you come to the media to criticize it. No, I disagree. You know, chairman in failure. But your chairman in failure. No, Leonard, I'll say his submissions are too political. Well, I know you said you but see, chairman about policy in failure and son, become one same day. And any are just citizens. They are spectators. But I can't just say we should be citizens. Leonard, good morning, my brother. And Abdul Wadud is I'll say, Sir John, help me link up with this man. I am B.Tech IT student at STU. I'm interested in cybersecurity. In Tisame, and yeah, na the woman said, Maka ode ayi o number betu yana o beso betu yana ana mame mwa ode mame mwa mame mwa na ayi mini a offer number we ya 0507 28 0127 0507 280127 offer link here boy na ye ne di nkomo we me number obi tima frɛ number we so frɛ o friend bibira ye mfa o frɛ ba kon ma mfa twɛn akire no afrɛ bi wa be konan kofo afrɛ so a dedicated number ye di adwuma nti o frɛ ne sɛ ya mfa na ye say ya busy no insanity sami just maybe 2 minutes
Sir John, you see,
expect me be a cause and sana
the comment yenyan mu bi e pass and say I'm being too political. How I wish it could be a political party or share made them why then I don't know. But you see, yeah, this kind of defense for politicians for longer and why am I and you're sustainable. It is SKI de kwa hwiegu ya wa say eh yentu ye bo ase hwiegu ya ne aba ken e hwiegu ya yensan ko tam ska for sa meden ms sa na asesen
me da say ma yemfa course kakra course no ye from an opana ba besi sabre me di uma modern wa kan kire me say John me no nya adwe o de wo kan nya hwe nyina e bo twatwa adwe 0322498035 0243114497 0322498035 0243114497 na yenim komo kakra na yenim komo kakra asembe
na enra yemo fenabaso unse enra the way o hwe mpanifo a eba you see a cheni pa oyo wo de he mpanifo a omo beja no Dr. Kwame Dinkra, Apotiti man, any host of media guys are almost a support no money dinner order. To number friend, a child bakope. He's well connected. He has a lot of friends. Nipa sano se unya dibie bia no a e mane yemrema no. Okay. Sorry, I say. So I only wish him the very best.
Yes. Oh, I know he did well. In fact,
and I know, sir. Yes.
Donations.
Yes.
Because the donation, yes, a lot of them.
Yes. Simple. Yes.
And
I don't know I him for kesiye so buy better. And then the story so I will share. Very inspiring. Sure.
We no
Yes.
utwa cake come.
Yes.
Fine.
Yeah, come on. We wish him all the best.
Yes.
Now, Ohinaba so the second vice.
Ohinaba na fe ne
Yes, second vice. Achumawa Beja South MPP. Yes, afi yenya ba afia
Hey, afia bra ye. Afia ye chiao.
Afia so ye chia no.
Afia na ya nchia wanye.
Na afia do se chia. Afia ne afia awoda.
Na yes na woda.
Nti na se chia pa. For you chrome. Organizer. All right. It is a John. It's here for between
Matthias. Mama chia you so mama chia Field Marshal so. Yes, Isham Al-Hassan, Field Marshal. Field Marshal chia no.
Yeah, Field Marshal.
Chia Field Marshal na ebe ko na e ebe ko Masarachi. Ebe ko Masarachi na.
Ebe ko Masarachi na. Yes.
Ah? Ibrahim Abubakar. Therefore, we had come 0322498035 0243114497. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Papa, I'm Pacha Udin maybe a casa free.
The family, Nana Kwame, the cafe free column. Papa.
Nana, young Koy anymore.
So, John, a radiation of your power. Now, they tell you, they say, Omo could do never kind of crazy.
I mean,
the chance you may four, Omo could do kind of crazy, more mine on the creating.
Yeah, that's it.
So, John, I never say, my men won't to be at the money and figure out one year top of them. As some are so for kind on carbon, even a year humanity, when you're Baptist. Then, over warning a mini pass out the enemy. The enemy are trying to say, Bra, or Casa present and host to no say, Catching, no so, Catching, and was and going to be Casa. A former master, then a politics. And to me, never, and now some more can be after, as I said, said you got a politician, let's say, the drink and crew. The Bamit, me cafe. Papa, some more car, you know, I point to one the dear, let's say, so going to be Casa and dear. This is so the Ghanaian politics, they never call for some who can I told him with the yes, some man, and some who have the can't some, yes, about one of mine. Only have to 2 million. I had an Nimrankasu, every Ninka, and no mother, no one can say, and the association of now, many party, all Casaka said, you know, I would say, yes, friend, when you are a pacho, or my pacho, so the Bianco for Albia and my sister, so by more on Quaso.
Okay.
Thank
you very much. Okay, when you so, but you bet you have 0322498035 0243114497. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. And council, I will go.
So you have a super. Now, let's talk to the original Minchia or the local Quapia. And I in to take a job. Now, say, yo, the kind of question you say arrogance now, you can say, yo, I started. Arrogance. Say, yo, the say, proposal free after my work. And yet, you can know what NDC for power. And someone know what kind, and you be out of proposal free carry. And if a part, it is a working. Na uche papa from our kind so kwampo say you know or say some you see problem be akra no or say baby o wa say mekie enti say papa ni tie we ti pa ni say opa ni bi ko ni ku kra to ro ti ni nkata wo ta kwa we ke so ni ku ni nkata ti ya
yeah, that's it. I got you go bin call no be sumra 0322498035 0243114497. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir John.
Yes, sir.
I'm Pachi Jamal ni do mate.
Jamal mamintio.
Mamintia the chama na nakusi. And the income member is Sally. Sir John, no media no pay. Okay, young children here. Oh, home na meba.
Mamintio,
on comedy na woka na woka tambisi aya wo haya nya bi mu be share that thing ka ye wa ba man ka tamse se enforce abubena atibetia ntakwampa omunte
ozo me kan say
wo se ebi mu be share mre se ka ye na wo anka ye betumi de tamse akon tie galamte
ayo
aha na me de say every 2025 ebe when you are better so be ko to galamsey ba dia ye no wan say 2024 na Ghana ni we peak man na galamsey say when you konya interview campaigns mi no o wa chantereje ba wa mi so no galamsey aka we interview guys chama untumi ana sampan that time so na ba say sampan to galamsey ni de kuma chantereje ha ana chama untumi ise na galamsey tamsi hiya na nka unya konya no mutana that time na nka wetin ka obi so mun ne omoye ana the way omusi say unchi ba wa mi so ma sama fata na ye no mama ana nipa no so o ha wo kire ampa ye no woka efa I codex na atem obi send message ase wo ya too political because no woka atem na South Africa kayen to South Africa kwa nye ne ana Ghana ni akonto Ghana ni bi bebre na pa akonto ntenye ne na start here nte omusu ba ana omukwa ne anka se bi abone bi na omedi ni fure ba omukwa ni South Africa for na omu tuba ade we see what the first time e see India no nte na no so e no wa say man ka no kujeto ebra kwa kan ta atem the way o ti ene o mantoyin akata ene o mukwa minister akata ana o ayeka akata wa nte ya na mu a abani tu
me da se pa from good morning
Sir John.
yes sir
Na bato ho ya de
nyame adom ekoba
na bo ati
na macro
macro
yes
na ho ya de
ba nyame adom ejinam
me ya hopo e fi enu a bi ti me ya me ya hopo ba
sa ho
na ya ho ni dia no odum
kafra
kafra oni emi da so no ana so oni emi da so da ache no ta man no yira o to nsu because any possible say ade no wo by evening to asante region no kwa na ni kumi na politics omo ba power ase I don't understand we believe in ade no ho ni mi light no so ya see the TV asay ni feed asay tell me 3 months after 48 hours we ma 48 hours bi so oma nya de omo so omo ye bi me ni politician bi ati ni fa obi aho me da me bo me bra na ko office na wo sa Islamic one in the demonstration here better the for alcohol because continue metina everyone in that asante region ko no nanten kai ni pay ya wo say MC as one ya say ka be 100 and it is almost 1.5 billion how they kwaya kwan keke papa atay ene yanko fa ko bi South Africa ye di ma na esan wo chiri kwan and the police ka wo koro yi me da se
nana went men nyina eba no agina so kakra na obi so akasa bi na so akasa bi ne yakwen 03224 98035 0243114497 good morning
good morning
hello ne
87
good morning wasmadu no Utumuru
yeah hello ne
ye duma dike papa Utumuru ya me catch no say papa ma but I don't be able to over that program when you see na that
emum
Adam who be am say yes I feel that fine papa bampa Utumuru mama oduma
ejuma da
se ya no afamfo amentia na nabati sampia chama na mentia ko bi fe kana ne bebe ko kuti me da se de ka no na butu mu e pa ko nya so ketu e bi na me bo ti papa so wate and na me ti ko ke mi am to ku ke mi dan pa de man we aye no na mu se ke mi so
apenti
butu mu e ya fa wache butu mu Namsia nam ko hu kemi ko ne bi ni pa ne hu kemi wo nya obia ye ni. O te so bia dia ta de ko price e no.
Mate ene me fa me da say amo ne won chance ende me. Sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir.
Apa.
Obate ode ni.
Ode yanko ye ni mai.
Ode nyame kamo. Nyame po ambo na muntiminya nsampada bia ka kire.
Amen.
Na metasi mbusa say o ma mo South Africa home no Ghana for. Entinu de o mo ya o mo to mu hunu ya na.
Hu de o ma hu se binum sofa nti o ma hu.
Entinu papa na wakoto no hospital so sim so ayi sim so na matuma yi afi wo so ye wonya Ghana ni bia mpie.
Let us say I don't want to go for to
Pa, money on my
well, you know, and you're gonna phone Kwana who if you say a family who dear South Africa for years. So, your mom pay my Mona or but your mom I do no adding.
That's it. Good morning.
Morning,
Yes, sir.
I'm going today.
Yami Abdom, Minia.
If my woman
Juma that's it.
You see, yes, teaching you small maybe this answer.
I
said, Mr. Mr. You can over the part of that. They don't also produce about another dancing. That brother, the Iron Rose was said Robert and any 3 days at the building. We took her one side. If you can't, I want to get your Mr. Playing cars now, I'm going to cars in kitchen and my belly. Okay. And I do know and Sunny and Miss Academy.
Mate, that's it. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, we have been about
a good day. Yes, a good day, Uncle.
That's about me for days of French mood to come out. Lawyer Chichi, Ashanti Regional Assistant Secretary for Papa, the neighbor. That's when I ordinary Quaquapia. Papa, I may have one of our way, but I am a whole chairman of the Church of Pentecost. Of I mean, 19, I'm saying, sorry, but Pentecost, woman, me, mammy, a Pentecost, thickness, Okakra, Madina. Offer Pentecost near Bomasu, and even do a name, sorry. But some way, somehow, no, the woman was said, it's still not a Pentecost need because of only a Bomasu. That's a whole political party. But for the American say, that is the stock in trade of the NDC, that is their modus operandi. They have the right to insult everybody. So become a you don't have the right to equally respond to them. Opposition, journalists information almost. And what can less than what they said in opposition. Someone near some police for near bet you.
I good day, that's it. Thank you very much. I'm for Ebeko in my Akoma 87.9 FM. My don't friend said John Amejo, so I know pay which my Facebook page Akoma 87.9 FM. You drop your comments. Your name, the member of parliament at the Mamenshia South, Honorable Nana J. Marfo Ewa Esquire. And I don't pay. I don't know Edin Command and pay here on Akoma 87.9 FM. Council. Good morning.
Good morning, Mini. I need to say.
Bibi abo konanso e. The Nyankopon ase. Ese parliament near me koso de.
Yesu adom bibi.
I see. The Nyankopon ase pa. E na se anope so say kakra nyame do aba bedru. Na I know say there's a lot of issues Ghana for with your experience, and let's start from the OSP issues. Council will monitor the cost no, and is here I can say the matter no has been call it referred to the Supreme Court. It's interpretation about what I say the OSP was power to prosecute. And I say no question we need that power to prosecute. I mean, you're a lawyer. You know how these things are going. A lot of engagement. How do you see the position of the law versus what is happening now with respect to OSP?
Okay. Mame na wetie for us. Mame ncha wetie for mame na was. Edikan say et senia nipa edi different interpretations. To Section 4 and it's section 4 of the OSP Act, no. A bit here interpretation. Okay. No dear, without a doubt. If you say interpretation, who could hear abra nipa bi ajene nipa yenu anamiensa ajene wo emre bi ho edanso. Nti se koba ne saade a na interpretation ebe here. Na ɛwɔ yɛte adeɛ bi ase. Yɛwɔ the interpretation of an act of parliament and yɛwɔ the interpretation of the constitution. Two different things. The interpretation of the constitution, no, Ghana mra penya yɛfrɛ no constitution, no, ɔnoa de sɛ tumi no ama the Supreme Court. Wohwɛ Article 2 Clause 1 a wɔse tumi no ɛwɔ Supreme Court for nsɛm. No, is it Article 2 Clause 2 or for Article 2 or the sɛ tumi no ama Supreme Court no. Anna offer an act of parliament embra parliament na ahyehyɛ no se ehia se yikyiri mu a ɛno no high court no etumi yɛ enti se no yebisa yɛ ho sɛ embra bɛn na yɛpɛ se Supreme Court ekyiri mu, the constitution or the act. Se ye can say Embrana ewo OSP Act no. What the two constitution no ho a ye unconstitutional dia. Eno na wuko Supreme Court. Ama Supreme Court akwochirim. But say a fa act na anchiremu die eye a friend is saying high court ni chiremu. Die mahu se CSO for no ye ne say almost say uhwe Adam the case na what they call Supreme Court no on say OSP no eka say Supreme Court emanem fa na no meto asem ni mu ana Supreme Court ka say o manem fa na no nye den entum na se ba constitution ni nchire mu a just the Attorney General into here a outside of the Attorney General beba beto na Attorney General nsɛm a ɔde kɔto dwa no na kyɛ sɛ ɔne adamte no yɛ adwen enti na CSO sene se yɛ mɔmɔ mmerɛm sɛ amicus kyɛ sɛ court no ɛyɔnko na ɔmfa nsɛm no bi nyɛ dɛn ɛmɛto. Now me feel say after say age no filing a response no ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔne Noah no a wɔde asɛm no bɛda court no yɛ adwen no ɛwɔ sɛ court no na even the office of the special prosecutor no ɔno so kra no so ɛbɛka asɛm no ho yɛ dɛn ɛho bie sɛ ɛfa memadwen kyerɛ wɔ ho. I don't think there's a constitutional question.
Okay.
Wahu yɛka sɛ constitutional dispute ɛnyɛ adeɛ biara na constitutional dispute arise. Constitutional dispute sɛ wobɔ ne tɔfa paa na kyɛ sɛ nipa bi de nkyerɛkyerɛmu sonko to constitutional provision bi ho. But wohwɛ section 4 of OSP Act no also subject to brofo kasem no so kase subject to na akwete wakogina ohina nim na wakase mesere meka sebe nipa no onsene wa onkase mesere me yeden meka so what I say osene wonti na wakase me pa acho ma mensere na menka kakra subject to e chese oda ne form enti obi oda obi form there we hear court pronouncement na watumi aka say nipa no obro no so ana one ne yepe we hear court pronouncement.
So does that mean say you're dealing with what the high court can?
High court no so the high court no so kan ye no wati e wo fa baabi.
Okay.
High court se me se wo court a krata wo de be court no eno na kyerɛ asɛm kora wo de court on say ye yi a ye ma funeral invitation untumi fa funeral invitation e invite obi nko party
no
anna sebe untumi fa party invitation so e invite obi enko funeral.
Yes, and our wedding.
Okay. Saa na court asɛm kan so tie court asɛm wo yi say onto nsa mfrɛ court na ontumi mem gye sɛ wato nsa afrɛ court no na court no oba mu a ɔwɔ ade pɔtee nso nti a wɔyɛ dɛn ɔba mu enti invitation kura a wɔde maa no ɛna bɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔba party anaa ɔba ayie enti court no invitation a wɔde bɛma no adeɛ pɔtee a court no ba bɛyɛ wɔ asɛm mu enti sɛ ba ne saa na ɔba no ɔba sɛ ebi a writ na ɔde afrɛ no anaasɛ petition anaa originating motion court nso no ayɛ nyame anim kɔ wokɔ a adesrɛde a wode bɛkɔ no ɛno na ɛkyerɛ deɛ court no nso ɛbɛtumi ayɛ enti wadesrɛdeɛ no sɛ court no ne hu tumi a ɛboro no so a na ɔyɛ a na akɔ ɛte sɛ deɛ sɛbi aserewa asu agyenkukusu ɛboro no so ne to bɛpae enti wohwɛ a ɛnaa no deɛ sii high court wɔ no yɛfrɛ borɔfo kowaranto ne sɛ mmara ma wotumi sɛ fa di dwuma anaa wodi dwuma bi saa dwuma no mmara na ma ho kwan sɛ fa di saa dwuma no wo mmara no ɛhe fa na wama wo saa tumi no enti wo de wano yie bɛkɔ sɛ wohwɛ me mmara no a aha ne ha na metumi no yɛ dɛn ɛfiri na court no determine sɛ ampani ampa baabi a wo sɛ wotumi firi no ɛhɔ na yɛ dɛn ɛfiri wei deɛ papa no asɛm na ɔde kɔɔ court no anso ko waranto no wohwɛ section wohwɛ relief 2 a anaa adesrɛde ɛtɔ so mmienu ɔde kɔtoo court no anom a ɔkɔɔyɛ no ɔse court no and declare say on a true and proper interpretation of Article 88 OSP need to me said the oye no now sadia no court no on to be a declaration abra onye nchirechiremu of Article 88 sa to me the nchirechiremu of the Constitution and so no Supreme Court to pay and there was said to me no I was seeing Yanti the far interpretation, you see, your interpretation of the Constitution. And you what the application or enforcement of the Constitution. Okay. Se kwa to ni chire mu wie dia. E free walk on. Abeye mra, e hu hia se ubeko Supreme Court to be say o sa ko pe nchire mu. So it's a court, Supreme Court chirechiremu wie a afei wo utumi court to be apply. In this particular case, nipa no obaye no also will be paying chirechiremu while me pay enforcement of a provision of the Constitution.
Yes, and kana the High Court no betimi aye chirechiremu no without enforcement. And I also refer to
the fact that nipa no ba ya obeka say or pinchiremu no and only at the Sredia or the Abetu and was so declining jurisdiction.
Okay, because
uni said to me now the bit uni said to me. I see. A tosumino a sign said o ni said to say o coprin who could chiremu no and the man a cocky can sembia and se oka to say cases a one who no. Washano say Attorney General in take over. Ni nyina na ebro no so so yes ade no. I see. Into oko too far. Into hono many court nyad. Ma me fa we ntuja. Obi a wotie me bia ni me position on the office of the special prosecutor.
Okay. What has been your position?
My position is that one, we don't need a special prosecutor. We rather need an independent prosecutor who will be responsible for all prosecutions in this country.
I think that OSP is independent.
OSP no, they are all we independent. We independent based on the political will of a particular government. But that said, enya no sunti na meka se ne hu hia. Eye dwumadi a Yamani die. Enom ne ade. Hwe minua. Na mesremo asem bi a make bia moma mu news card no enko to me ye.
Okay.
Mempese me free abekɔ a na mu news card afɛ de ma de bibi foforo akoto ho de me nkan ye mesremo. Ebuo ne ani die mu. De tie nyina ne sɛ yemisa ye ho sɛ de pa na ye pɛ as oman. De na you see bibi a wo ye bia no policy bi a wo formulate bia no ete sɛ de sɛ bi obi yare a wakɔ ayaresabea ukwa doctor di kan hyew no a pensen mu no a hu yare kora ɛhaw na sabi wama wo aduro sɛ wo so tie oya ne yakɔba wo yafunu yare aduro a tiare no enye den enko enti mahu sɛ Ghana fo nyina de ahode akɔhye OSP mu tida ya appointed Martin Amidu afi Ghana fo ani agye because ɛyɛ ɔmo si yɛbɛkyekye nkrɔfo ayɛ den agum ana ɔmo da yɛ so amam da yɛ so na amam no ya appointed Kisi Ajaben na ebi mu hope da so wɔsoro ana na bebree da yɛ so nso amam na utresi kɔbaka ubehu sɛ Yewura Rollins baayɛ na Ghana for let the blood flow etide bia no asɛ ye pe obi a obeba abɛkyekye nipa etide bia no ye ni wo ade a ye bɛyɛ akyekye nkrɔfo enye bɔne so obi di bɔne a ɛwɔ se ye twe na so nanso sɛ eba ketase hye ne proyɛ ko a abakɔsɛm bɛkyerɛ wo sɛ ɛhɔ no enhyɛ da mmoa yɛn papa fi sɛ edikan. Yeah, now we don't even have the capacity to prosecute most of the cases. Etosu mienu. Eto de bi adanse kora nipa ne ye boni ni wi a adanse kora a wodi bedi saa dwumadie no ya na ɛho ɔden. Etosu miensa wotumi prosecute nipa no kora wi a ebe wi akire no na sika a wo faaye no na wantumi anye den anye mfiri ne nsam. Enti yenhwe the Fourth Republic. Ofia Yewura Kwame Pepra okoda mu wahu evidence here jiska bi free no ho Papa Victor Salome okoda mu nya ne tri enya ne ba bi koye wahu si akwa jiska bi free no ho Chachuchi Kata okoda mu wahu si ajiska bi free no ho obom akoda mu nyina yanyi sika bi amfiri wo mo ho enti oban ne sika no ubetumi na eka ekoye se yanhwe betumi akoye te se onipa no betumi adi oman ne sika na wakodam na waba bebre kura no odam mfie mienu miensa na ama ne presidential pardon ebinum so kura tumi kasa omo yare na ye do makoto 37 military hospital enti instead so ufo so the prison no na ebinum so kura masa bi wo kura na e kire ni sem bebre enti ye movie ye focus from prosecution to prevention.
Okay.
And we shall prevention no you were a lot of laws. So what follow me? Adia ba ko ameka ne say OSP we eto si won ho ne say wo hwe ne mra na che say bibia o hwehwe so be prosecute no enka ewo the Auditor General's report as approved by Parliament.
Oh, okay.
But for the last 9 years, Office of the Special Prosecutor, how many cases were prosecuted from the Auditor General's report? Cases are of Office of the Special Prosecutor, prosecutor watching for the whole 9 years, or prosecute 8 cases. Okohwe Auditor General's report sabi yeka mu asem ana ye mu asem so a eniyama bebre so na yeden ewom. That tells you the office has not even been focused.
Yes. Focus, yeah.
The office hasn't been focused.
That's the word.
And enya ononko, if you draw the historical antecedent, now share history, ubehu se nipa na bedi boni bebre no untumi nya omumpo wa yeden wa prosecute omo. And so ye krom ha no essence ye emotion nti se ye kasa no kure we num na wo de ye hwe So why your news card you be who say nkrofo be see di matem because omo metie asem a me kan ye nimpo.
I get it.
So what you say?
You are making a point.
Fa uwo the Public Procurement Act. You kuroma nyina, you see kakwan ye fa so di no. A true public expenditure. Expenditure the would tua remuneration e wo ho. Ana the would tua aketua and ye fa the remuneration no e wo ho. Ana the would to eniema eno so wo ho. Ni nyina processes ni procedure wo ho a ye fa so a ye dey. Ye no. And so there be our ghost names wo ho. And so there be our inflation of contracts e wo ho. Eti here for a problem ni free.
So that is where we should look at.
That is where we should be looking at
preventing
from the public procurement. Openi, there is no single source contractor and receive approval from the Public Procurement Authority.
You see documents.
And I've made a request from the Public Procurement Authority for the minutes of meeting and approving each of the single source, about 20 of the big tickets contracts. I've made that request.
But the big push,
big push. I've made that request.
Okay.
And I want to look at it and get some experts in the civil construction industry to interrogate it. And because we need to reform the system.
Yeah.
Openi, I am telling you, sir, it's a Public Procurement Authority. Inflated contracts in contracts. Unim say who share the Public Procurement Act no. Say who sign contract kra na say wa nkoji approval. Omu who kwan say omu cancel contract. That is the power given to the Public Procurement Authority. Emra be you know here.
I see.
So what I said.
So that means now omo calling for the scrap of the OSP.
I've been calling for the review of that office.
Review.
We need to review, take a critical look. You see, Mama Maya, when it comes to policy, I say too emotional when it comes to policy. We have been in existence as a nation for a while. And we're seeing corruption, only a corruption related offenses, maybe a free bar. Me pacho se wo pipe wo fie na enyunu a tracy hu ba bia pipe no enyunu ba efiri ba
definitely
yen de asie ntumi nto ye bu tracy hu ba bia enyunu efiri ba na yen deal with it.
And are we pretending in this
I don't
case?
think we are pretending. I think that sometimes we are too academic about some of the things.
Oh, okay. I see.
I think that sometimes we are too academic about it. We need to be very practical. And a friend is saying a lot of the cases an attorney general and being prosecuted independent. First and foremost, how many of such cases
yeah.
Can free Auditor General's report.
Yeah. And they say no pay can be once or more regime some figures
can Auditor General's report to once. And once I'm not here, after the about saying, Anna in Fion Kunie, Auditor General's report, no prosecution, Mkoso by the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Is it that Omunye Bonibia and I said, is it culture and yes, I get it.
I get it. Disturbing.
Some of them make sure. Osha constitution ma boss e brade you will be okurum ha. And until make a chance say mumma yenye less emotional, let's be sober. Na yen to ye boni yen fade no ne yen hwemu ye.
And I'm sure say ne omo na omo hwere di oral chi gidi ni ade no. Some are disappointed though. Is here obusa omo a. I've seen write-ups Marfo troni ade
Maybe me can say
about oral names.
Maybe me can say. Me say Attorney General we obetumi the nipa bear 5 cry 2 obetumi secure the conviction of nipa bear 5 na nkrofo di matem misre especially emabunu no you see yamfa atenidie enchechire oman ene kakra bia na nipa ni bia huri social media ni edi atem debi eya adwene ntoatoa ni adwenkyere ni akeka adwene na siani sabi wodi atem wiye wonya adwuma nyeye enti momiento yebo na ye nyina ye nka mom ne starting toatoa adwene me wo gidie sese ye toatoa adwene a lot of our problems openye your solution to them.
So should we forget about Ura? Yeah,
the question say what we say Ura no bebre no eye emotions ana nipa bi hwepe ye say na be ya obode be win elections bebre eye emotions. It was just to win elections open yen kano kre NDC bayi eni ma ne bebre omo ka kire Ghana fo no say MPP for ye no omumomu ye no more and even worse.
Really?
Oh, open fa galamsey. Fa galamsey. For single sourcing contracts. One TB.
Oh yeah.
But wo sabi we ensem troni. Enka we ye wadwuma year. Enka we say one. In the year 2016, President Mahama Nana president. Yeah. That year, contracts our year, you know, about 90% of them are single source contracts.
Akoma FM 87.9.
But essence say now your emotions were whipped. Ukran sem droni. And she shemu anka esa wo shishem now bisa the right questions no. Why misa? Ya ma who say MPP for ya abonsam for. But enka wo ya wonhwehwemu abebi sa say omampanyi. Ena no ada na wo abemu. Wo ye 90% single source contracts. Na wo bay die nti ne yebaji wadi se die na esese me agi wudi se obeye bibi foforo. Why misa question nti ene omampanyi ba ya wo ye single source contracts bebrebe no. On say wani su brew. Say John wani su na brew. Etoso mienu enka wo ye wonhwehwemu a time omampanyi ka kira wo say single source will be a thing of the past no. Ka be kwa read the Public Procurement Act no. And now who say sabe single source contracts no a rare exception. It here fana air coso manyoni de onya single source obeye so no ade a air foma no and wo ye dey ope meboa na mum omo a ye de omasi ho say ma omo ma single source omo hwe say ebeye
10 of the past
ebeye in compliance with the law no, which is the Public Procurement no authority no. Omo behwe say saa de na nye den ensie.
Okay, so Kananka in the first place enye a political message.
Enye political message inti ka be kwako attack Public Procurement Authority. So
yeah.
But one say wa ma wani anko musunti no. O my pani jo Mahama ba ye ndi oye 2016 no eno an wo say ye. Enna all ye no nso no. Omo a omama ne kwan a omo ye no enso ne Public Procurement Authority no.
And meba for documents
meba tobo meba tobo.
Okay.
Omo ye ni nyina no nso e koso nkomo a ye die nyina no so no won so obi abo Public Procurement Authority di wo ye nyina ye ni she road minister because ye nyina no ba bia sese ye di ni ye ni kire no ye mfie ni nye den en kire ho an ya ma nkrofo escort cheap political points into politicians ka asem kra ye into interrogating ye into de eye easy man say obeba betena microphone yachi and I know me koye soloku festival o host baako odi mi si hadi matem wa me hwehwe no
yeah
awa odi matem
oh
akoma odi matem
hey
odi matem I'm telling you
really
akoma mu station for bio Kumasi
no this is what we have
yes odi matem oh your politics asese ye okroman e ya tani nko journalism amokoye ye atani nko
yeah be nka
and so you see
nka
and so you see we are not doing issue-based discussions. We are not interrogating matters. And my friend Jandam. And no nama kruno ko form no. And the Abane say it takes a lot of courage for people to even speak. Now, what's the Omampenya quality for papers?
Yes.
So, Miss Remo, Mumma yenye ensua die ye pa send ye beya amanyofo no ye betimi hold you to account in some trofo. Mumma yensua die ye. Do you sincerely think, say,
87.9 Kumasi.
President Bepeneso say you're spending $10 billion on big push? I am commando briefing our cabinet. Why are you fast why you implementing?
Definitely also in your briefing on that.
And do you think that the briefing will not include procurement methods?
To the organism and Penny are aware of all that. He's just pretending.
Me say, do you sincerely think? And maybe a question. Yes. Say you come out briefing on implementation of the big push. Yeah, can't your man penny say contract we near the man. Contract we near the man. Contract we near the man. Yeah, can't you?
Definitely. I was said but Sunny, you know.
Good. Say our man is sano man penny who misa de nechere. And now uko England abruchimemua. Omo prime minister, you find a care stammer. Yes, so I appointed Labour Penny be your friend Lord Mandelson as ambassador to the United States of America. Obuse Okoye no scandal be by UK, USA. Involving already a friend Epstein. Epstein no. And Penny here what UK say ye be my appointment you will security vet in the aye. And then, obu person mu say security vet no flag se papa no one nkrophobia omo ye enkwala basabasa e wonemu Lord Mandelson no one omo wa yonkofa security briefing no security vet no di ni nyina ba up and so omo say prime minister bu nani gu so prime minister say there be enu no ho ni omo ka che se nke wo se duru ho entinke wo se ubisa I get me and to say be your man penyina and you may be wo ho eni se eye den eyirawo dia na wo questions ye den ebisa that means you are sure enye public man penny beka say enye public na wo kura beka say I'm calling for the documents. You don't even say that in the public. Eba you know before the press briefing you should have told them that I've called for the documents already and I'm interrogating them. And as I've called for the document and this is my position on them. So tell me what I say. Enti openi mommy answer journalism no.
I see.
Because
now we ask the right questions. No, that one day we ask the right questions.
You may ask the right questions, but it may not be enough.
Okay.
It may not be enough.
Yeah.
Because so we detailed work pa and you may be I'm on your phone to me can't you.
Okay.
I will be catching out say me ba me yo hine pon. So what I say. So why you hu adwuma who says aboshe na nipa ne kan into me den emmem.
I see. I'm for Safin one joining your name, the member of parliament for Menchia South. And Iguswa ye chiche and komo honorable Nana Ejeba Fowua Esquire. And you need in komono. Instead of me a surprise about Soloku as a platform is well. Maybe production will look at it near here. I don't know if we had there, then we look at it anyway. Yeah, Brandon, you're about 10 minutes to wrap up. Lawyer, so far, you was sentimental idea. Now you be say, I mean, you came at a time. I think said you obey piano, obey but you are in a position at the moment. But still, I will also ask you. At the end of more year, to ensuring say the asanteman ebenya in terms of projects. Ebi wo ho aban yi hyase, aban dada ne hyase a ne I say to aso na economy. Ede na moye to push further say penifo who pay attention to the region.
Edi kind. We share your communicators and Mami Mo Keskin Abaso.
Okay.
On Namfoma all highlighted some of the projects are uncompleted, and he's doing a very good job. Keskin, Dr. Keskin, he's doing a very good job. Etosumienu, Osha Parliamentar, highlighted a friend is saying Swami interchange, you know. The fact say it was our buying baby my any tea person what is no nyai. Ofa no crow through market a woman in Pesuaswa. Ube who said, Grofo be who said Zuba a meya anope mechiano or bomber basso or bomber basso fa crow through market no na on can be a mamu details no the Zuba be catch us me call finance minister nim ko boom ko toje catch and say me sra no me crow through market mami and no free Zuba no no catch say yemfa drawings emre no na e wo de omo pese omo de 24-hour economy no sika no ekoye e wo from but ni nyina enso ti finance minister ko pa ne to me ko ni fie kwasi ada bi no onim se minim ni fie me bisa mu ahu ba bi ote
wow
na me ko ye me ko pun ko to dwo na ni se me sell be from market mami because me share me ma me no ba bi omo te a ya na eye me ya me pese Krofro market no unyame nyem adom ne yenyema me minister for local government the media akona so ho a enti me call ye na finance minister efre consultant no no free Zuba no to understand baby esika no say ye be here eja ye be here between 170 to 180 million and also beboa no piska my near the abewie Krofro market me ko bunko to dwo na ni kwasi ada ko ni fie miss ro ye mame Krofro nko ade ye mame so tina Zuba ya obobo mabaso unim ntumedia menini di o mempesua so fa police station bi a pesi no inside the community ma advance who's kakra de amano wo tu hu anamo a enche baby ani pesi no say kwahwe husi yesi no ho a emwa enti opeso ye ne baby foforo now enti niama ne bebre na ye pushi from your side say ye beye efa project no mo Ashanti region. It tells you say the current crop of MPP politicians from the region no, we are doing a lot to make sure say the region's interest will be taken care of. Ofa niema he fa obi te se minua tafo MP hwe niema oye no nam form convincent me am so be nam form street light ni ebobi soloku ye kofa ba ya nipa ante ase nyame boa next year ye be hyem kena
ahona kam de be wie mabusa se beto so a
of course
e de be di hu nkomo de wie ma me e de amebusa se nyame adwa next year enye ready for
opanyi enti ultimately said new crop of MPs in the region no ye de ahode fufuro bi abewura ba bia ye nuanu mu jaaye no ye de ahode fufuro bi aso abaye den abesum sort as here faminu Mike Edu ofori krom
kwasi
kunadu hwe djuma kwasi kunadu mi aminu kwasi kunadu odi won ho hwe soame ono so djuma odi won ho so ti ye de ahoden foforo hwe subi mi aminu subi de bia wo fom enu anajo be se 10 na me mpeso aso na microphone se maba ti duru anajo na me namu na me ko duru downtown ho enu anwumre na emrantie bi bu suka ngu ho bebre na me bo bu nyina no sa na ye omo wawa na me se mo a mo SS bu nyina sei mo university bu nyina sei mo a mo ye mo nsa do adwuma mu nyina sei bi group wo bu nyina bi so mo se omo ho no na akọ SS wi opeso to aseko university no ma ne nsa so na me se okay mu mienu mo mra and I'm more who Minianum be an amino more say yen take care of or form resource from ra say resource on baby to see a bebo mamma matro no ma call when after momo pins and yuma you didn't come. Inti the new crop of MPs ewo Ashanti region no sebe enyen kran ko an yedi adwuma yesa ba form be interact with the people.
Okay, I see. Lawyer, finally, no, you'll be 4 minutes, but maybe say about Solukuno. People still don't understand the motive behind the Suluku, the relevance, the impact of Suluku. And what I say, I did about twice next year. So,
Mami so adie Soluku idea, a musical concert.
Yeah.
A exercise plus musical concert.
Yeah.
Meboa. Oba hobi.
Maybe Chem, but I was not involved. Actually.
So a brass band music.
Yeah.
And a friend is Soluku. And your brass band music ni friend Soluku.
Yeah.
And musicians be perform ye. Meboa. And na high life music and so air cost baby.
Yeah.
Live band music and also baby. A musical concert. And Adrian no aka ho. And games. Yeah, bought table tennis. Yeah, to worry. Yeah, bought other games. Nyina ye den eka ho. Meboa. Me patcho ne bone ni say. Adentina musical concert ekoso wo baby dia eye. But ekoso wo asantema mu dia eye bone. Adentia. Opanyi mama mani amre a yen de yanyini. Me kas me nyina me mo akokra.
Yeah, I get it.
Ye wo metiti me Kumase. Me ko Kumase high school. Me hu sene na Kumase tie. Ana mahu di nipa bi peso mo de amanyosem sei Kumase. Se mo anhwe ye na mo makwan a de mo be ebesie de se obi pese oye bibi wo Kumase a na osuro Kumase fo ano. Ana nipa bi wo Kumase ano. And was some me very careful. Na ya dem paibo and ye ding a page Kumase. He musical concert. A see one crying. Musical concert. A see a BC me who say obisi yanko suya A+ there. Openi adisuya there yeah. He maybe na Ghana. Singapore babi suya ade wa ha ewie na Singapore aye better than Ghana enti ebekwa akosua na aden na A+ ye musical concert ye but ye musical concert Kumase dia enye
ba o ma na o mo kasa no so na o mo kasa mo microphone be condemn Ashanti Fest you realize that the political twist they take here no say if say Marfo are embrace the Ashanti Fest, yeah. Then why must they also embrace
Soluku? Enye di obi be embrace.
Okay.
Eye di eye mayen.
Okay.
Opanyi mediswa de hunu no ebro sa.
Right.
Hwe all over the world. Kuro bia no. Ahokho a ebe kuro no mu. Edisika ebe kuro no mu no. Omo ne boa emasika be kuro no mu. Me pese senke mu nyina mo beboa na ye nyina ya ye baako a yemfa menhia south enye the center point for sa ye ndwumadi.
Okay.
Yemfa rally nipa back into the Ashanti region. Na nipa no eba ho no opanyi si etumi aye sa event we for days. Different events for days the ebesi ani say nipa ne ba omupe hotel ada afi ubehu na nkrofo se opportunity wo manhia me nkonkoto plaza hotel na me fa misika nkoshem me fukoto hafia to say hotel se wo nyina no aye revived afi na adwuma aba ho na kuro ni mu aye fefefe adan dada wo nyina no na aye mu no. So what you say?
What you say? Matias team. Next year nyame adma yebeye.
Yebeye.
Is it possible say betimi ne betimi amaje with Ashanti Fest and
paper chow. Eno na ya yen starting yen hu ade bi.
Okay.
Sabi putogum hwiegum ni nyina ekọ kwansen krom. Ana nam dodo so nsen kwan. Ya na ye pese nipa nyina aka bom ya ade but wiase nye saa na tie. Time a yen ya ban wo so na na adoda nkọ Akufo-Addo eni mi wura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nimdifo e wo so no. Ye year of return ba ye no. Uba Accra. Na omoye Afrochella December. Ye omoye Dirty Rave. Omoye events bebre. And so nipa different people na ye den ye. So regional minister ye ne dia ye mwa na onye. Se menhia so bia ye mwa ne nye for that month no. Imagine say regional minister ye na Ashanti Fest. Menhia so ye Soloku Festival. Na nipa bakrum ha se ya. Oba wonim se wankwa Ashanti Festa obeba Soloku Festival. Wonim nipa ebeba begu krum ha se.
Obviously, nipa beba krum.
Nipa ba krum a opanyi wonim ska omobeba beto Soloku wonim nipa ye to made wo Ashanti New Town. Opanyi em say muma ye politics no. Let's begin to look at the positive side of things when it comes to Ashanti development. Mabo mi anfa politics in maho. Let's evaluate and interrogate it. Boa ebeboa.
Anopay yada se pa nyame hira. Oja for edisi ana. Yeah, sorry, nana yenye birthdays na fe yema Tony Best may take you over. Yes, na yenhwe birthdays e wo ho na. Yenye ni na and no yes. Okay.
Seni Zuba Asante Kumase impuntu da na Akoma so no. Moma ye ni nyina anka mom. Na seni ohun se Soloku Fest no. Esan adwene a owofa Kumase impuntu ohun nti no. Nipa bi peso mo de ye politics kra no wa ani akire. Esa na leadership etie. Uhu adepa uhu.
Okay.
Ti ye bona baso.
But I say thank you. For birthdays, I quickly yenye we free on now. And I Belinda to 4 aka Ya Modric. And then I would happy birthday to you. In fact, Osanso as far as Naspa. Okay, or yeah, Naspa Vice President Achumam Ponua. Happy birthday to you. And I feel so Apia Sarafina. Oh yeah, Juma Ewa Akoma Zion Hospital. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you, doctor. We free a champ on this month. What that's about like him no the buying. And then so I Minia Bonfire, no dollar friend Fireman. Fireman, today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you from the chief executive at the Afano Southeast. And I would Ebenezer Owusu and San. Yes, I'm always wish you happy birthday. So and then so Madam Patricia, aka Bogawan, Accra. Happy birthday to you, international boy Accra. So I wish you happy birthday. Nana Jomo and Munyam Ajaman, Oko School, our Holy Spirit Preparatory School, Sunyani. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Nana Yapokra Safo Adepa, Oko School, Divine Preparatory School, Sunyani. And then so I would happy birthday to you. Nana Yamisha Panonya Kesiem. I'll say happy birthday to my daddy, Elder Michael Lai of Church of Pentecost. Say we are Samuel so fantastic Wilberforce. As always, so happy birthday. And I feel so Lady Janet Opong Dampare, Assistant Registrar, Quality Assurance of the Christian Service University. Yamisha Panonya Kesiem. Happy birthday to you. Sister Linda Owo Kokobing Kofi Ma Dudona friend of Darling Boy or Kumase Sawaba or Juma Wasafo Market also we show happy birthday. And I feel Engineer Anthony Herbert Motford, founder, technical director, the Monty Prestige Engineering and Consultancy Limited, Ewo Kumase, from Jonas and of a Monty family, management and staff of MPEC, I'm also wish you happy birthday. Gifty, oh, Drobo, today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Kwame Ebu also wish you happy birthday. And I feel so. Graphics, Akugri, Awini, Uko School, or River Oaks Academy, Ewetmeti, Massive, Fidel Cabre South. And I would a happy birthday to you. Oh, Papa, Mr. Daniel, Bugri Akugri, Regional Administrator, the Ghana National Association of Garages. Also wish you happy birthday. And now, last one, I call the Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Debra. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Chief. We say if you're an Foster. And an apium some wish you happy birthday. Therefore, yeah, sorry, not Tony Best at Twasso. Yankopo ya domo tonight won so na Joada Ibishian so. Yamin can hook up him see Bishia. Be me jaw Edwama Tony Best.
Mpanyinfo kanya womboatse de oya foto nsachiri nyipa gidan sohwe na marama pone dwuma befie mabra na maboto ho na madahate mo wonde ma na nambi poso baby na matsema na ho dwi ntuntun yekum ebufu shu na mazukura atama me ne shop ho atama me be pentuntun edru osekroti na obejo wo friend fatala sa ishokura osibi chara papa tena wo sipo nyu botwa onhwe onyipaduen oye nhom so de na ntontona wo suro nama osan ku inseta otu na za wo hwie ni nginara oye quick action ishe sidanyi fatala ye wono coin spray ni nyina bi epiandodo wa frey 0599 315 600 senya spray wo dem ho a fi wo be yesmadu enuma mframamfa wansana akehim otode bien monso coil nsedo na ndem fatala is set out krati FDA apenedo
Midimafo, Pokwase Maira Accra, Midimafo, Pokwase Maira Accra, Midimafo Heba Clinic Accra. And you won't hear passengers a gumi kaimi, a Hana do one aircraft. Hey, and the Accra and put them at the mo. And yet the Muampa, the said, a Duchem Atlantic International University, America Memo, about Dr. Dujanfi Babasu, honorary degree as a professor in biology in herbal medicine. It is said here, I am Sano, I am more. Oh, Mr. Minim wife, your copa war, 1 year, 1 city. You send the 2 months and 8 years cano. Connection and said down Koye na Esakakra. To say what Peggy Mama what young them connection about the crow. Stroke so dear. What found small. Just say I did you who any dear Siano. Yaria Bia Tatia, Ewa Dr. Tamdaso and so diabetes, hepatitis B, prostate, hypertension, malaria. Yaria Bia. Kumasi say, oh, go opposite government school. And then Krahanso, other PM or Pokuase, Maira Kwanoso. For a doctor 0244 774 282. Number 0500 727215. Midimba for Herbal Clinic. Midimba for Newa.
Every day we hustle, we care for family,